Ah, hello. 2 nights in a row. What is this madness? We're all crazed around here. Hello, Denks, Ethan. Just before this started, YouTube chat has been trying to gaslight me that I'm late. I'm never late. I never have been, and I never will be. The most on-time stream I've ever seen. Exactly, just like every single day. Hello, hello. Lackey's Aviation. Hello. Oh, yes. 21 months of Prime Shabby. That's wild.
21 months of mediocrity and lateness.
I've never been late! Never once in my career have I been late. Never once. Thank you for saving that child from a burning building, Mr. V. I have to say, I don't exactly remember doing that. It must have been in a drunken haze, and that does happen a lot, so I'm not going to argue with it. I am good. I am good. How are you guys? How's it going? Is this the original Mr. V? It is. There are actually other Mr. Vs, and we won't comment on who's been called Mr. V longer, but I know for a fact there's a DJ called Mr. V, I believe, based in New York. And there must be other YouTube channels called Mr. V, but I would like to think that I am the biggest one. I would like to think. Wait, now I'm curious. Wait. One sec. Hello. Oh, I need to turn this light on. Wait. Ever so slightly brighter. That's what we're looking for here. Mild changes in illumination. Let's get that there. Oh, yes. Beautifully well-rounded illumination for my well-rounded forehead. What a fitting what a fitting thing. I was gonna look. What other Mr. V's there are. No, that's me, I typed in Mr. V and it just gives me my own live stream. I don't want that. I don't want that bullshit. There we go. Mr. V Virgo. Mr. V versus Sunshine Anson. So yeah, there's a DJ called Mr. V. Oh, look at this video. Oh, it looks like it would be a banger. Dun dun dun. Hey Mr. V remix. I don't want to click that in a live stream. That seems like a bad idea. Does he not have a YouTube channel? I find that very surprising. What? Whoa! Hold the phone. Mr. V, a picture of a car. 200,000 subscribers. What? Excuse me. 200,000 subscribers. What? And in the last month, has had 10 million views. Fucking hell, man. I am not the biggest automotive Mr. V, it would seem. Jesus. Oh my god. But they haven't made a video. What have they got 10 million views on in the last year? In the last month? Where's the 10 million views? It was shorts views. 2.8 water pump replacement. We don't count shorts. Those aren't real. Shorts aren't real. Jesus. I can't believe there's someone at Mr. V Auto that's more subscribers. That hits real hard. That's tough. Channels. Who else we got? Yeah, Mr. V official. This is like a French celebrity, right? Because one of you guys told me there's Mr. V pizza if you go to France. Like, you can get a box of pizza that says Mr. V on it, which I'm not against. I'm not against trying the Mr. V pizza. 6.3 million. We got this guy, 35,000. I don't know where the DJ's gone, but he comes up in like a Google search. There's a lot of Mr. V's out there, but only one of them has a garage. Hell yeah. I'm curious what this guy does. Is he like a musician? I don't know. Anyway. Stop playing that. Stop playing that. I am not the biggest Mr. V. Great tragedy. One day, though. One day. YouTube change short so it's just anyone swiping past. Yeah, I mean, that's how other categories... If you ever wondered why, like, you get TikToks with 100 million views, that's not 100 million people, like, watching the whole thing. The threshold is, like... It's literally like 2 seconds to count as a view. Like, stupidly short amounts of times. So yeah. Can we get Mr. V DJ to play F1 launch event next year? Do you mean the other fake Mr. V or this? I know how to DJ. I'm a good DJ. I will do the F1 launch event. Standard DJ set, but I will mix in like different team radio screams. Like, we're building up to a drop, you know. Do 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 do, and then Charles Leclerc France 2022 scream echoes through the O2 Arena. Eardrums burst. Babies cry. And then Swedish House Mafia drops. Hell yeah. Hey, Mr. V. Should Mr. V start saying garage the proper British way to say garage? What the fuck kind of comment is that? You think I'm saying it wrong? I see you are from one of those fake parts of the country that doesn't know how to speak English. It's pronounced garage, you fucking pleb. Garage? Fuck off. I can't believe you'd come after my accent. I can't believe it. A poor little posh boy like me, and you would question my pronunciation of things. Garage versus garage. Yeah, which one's cooler? Garage? I would much rather keep my car in a garage. It's not a car in a garage. Get out of here. Anyway, one thing I wanted to ask you guys quickly. Last time, Brazilian Grand Prix, we were doing very good. We won the sprint race. We were going to come second, but then, well, we were going to come third, but then Charles and Bottas had a bit of a boo-boo. But still, we were doing very well in the sprint race, and then we were in a good position and had good pace in the main race. But I have a sound alerts for pitting both cars, and I thought 1,200 bits would mean that no one would do it, and we got 2 on back-to-back laps. So I wanted to ask the question, should we remove the sound alert? Or put it to something stupid, like 50 or 100 pounds? You know, like 50,000 bits, that kind of thing. 50,000 bits? 5,000 bits? 50,000 bits. 5,000 bits. That's the one. I'm half tempted just to take it away. What I don't want is one of you getting some ideas and, you know, stealing mum's credit card for shit tons of bits at a bad moment. I have no idea if you can get a refund on those, but no, don't remove. £50 seems fair. Raise the price. £100. £100 is the limit. That's the maximum I can set it to, by the way. I did check. 20 is too low. We got two yesterday for a total of 25. So 20 is too low. I do not want this to happen every race. I would actually like to win a race. Like, I know it's funny to have my race ruined by you guys, but at the same time, I would really like to win a race if we're in a good opportunity. And Brazil was such a good opportunity for us. 10k bits and 100k points is good. So 10k bits is £100, right? 50 for one driver. Ooh. Don't mind it. You should replace the pit stop bits thing with 1 hour of train simulator. No, wait, what? As in, you pay £12 and I have to play train simulator for an hour. That's not even UK minimum wage. I don't want to play train simulator for less than minimum wage. An hour. Price £12.20. I'm going to do a vote. We'll do it on the YouTube chat. Should we just up the price or should we remove it entirely? Lots of people say to up the price, but that might just be a vocal minority. Because I don't want to keep ruining races. I would like to actually have some good races where we actually win, particularly if we have a good car next season. So, pit cars, redeem, remove, increase price. I'll leave that running for a couple minutes. See what you guys think. We'll keep it going for now. But yeah, I am conscious. Because obviously, if I take it away, my bank account weeps thus. But at the same time, I would really love to win a race in F1 Manager. And yeah, majority saying remove so far. I think if it's only one car, I should have to pit the lead car. Ugh. YouTube is totally unbiased because it's a Twitch redeem. Well, we can do the poll in Twitch as well. We can have the poll in Twitch as well. See how it differs. Yeah, Shabby, make a poll on Twitch, see what they say. We'll compare. It's literally dead even on YouTube. With 40 votes. Alright. Let's get this game going. It is the Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Grand Prix. Which I think could be good for us again. It could be okay for us. We've gone well in like tracks with just like long straight sections. I want to say Vegas is largely similar to something like Baku. Kind of like setup wise, which was okay for us. And the last time we were in the USA, we had a good time. So you never know. You never know. Maybe Oscar is just 1/32nd American. Mrs. V says my Scottish accent is rough. That wasn't even meant to be Scottish. It was meant to be more like, what's the county called?
What's this?
Hey Mr. V, so which train will we be running today's game of Train Sim 5? BTW. Do you want to be my friend on Steam? I'll gift you Train Sim 5.
You don't need to buy me any games. Don't buy me any games. Thank you very much, but I can buy the games as a business expense, so you don't need to buy me any games. I love trains. I need to keep some things as like an actual hobby, It's fun to play games on stream, but some things I need to stick for just me. You know what I love? As a way to relax and unwind at the end of a long day. A bit of Chris Sawyer's Locomotion, plan some complex delivery routes for train services. Really, there's nothing more relaxing than planning like national train lines, I find. Making route plans, building rail junctions. It's basically like going to a spa. So yeah, I do love trains, and I love train networks and stuff. I'm a big nerd for that kind of thing. But, oh god, let's show you that. But I have no plans to play Train Sim on Steam. If I start streaming more, I might go back to playing some non-driving stuff. You know, like when we stream on Mr. V's Garage, we'll play this or other like driving games. But I'm happy to play some non-driving games, like when we played Manor Lords. We'll see. It depends if I get more free time. It's not going to be for a couple of months, at least until after we move again. Need to get on Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. You think I haven't played Roller Coaster Tycoon 2? You think I haven't spent hundreds of hours of my life playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2? I've played Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Don't worry. Maybe in the future, if I start streaming more regularly, there will be some more games like this. I love a variety streamer. I would also like to start doing maybe some longer streams, some marathon streams. I'm tempted, if and when the channel gets to 100k, and we'll do like a 24-hour marathon stream. We'll do like a charity donation drive, something like we'll play Simpsons Hit and Run, or we'll get another sort of like semi-driving game, and I'll just play it till completion in one sitting. Yeah, I'd like to do some stuff like that in the future. We shall see. Not now, though. Now, we need to win Las Vegas. It just calls it United States. We've already had the US Grand Prix. It's Las Vegas. What happened last time? Oh, yes. Many terrible things. But Oscar has moved up to 5th in the drivers, so it's not all bad. Post-race data, blah, blah, blah. Parts are failing. Front wings manufactured. David Paginelli, lots of red, looking excellent. All right. Oscar needs a chassis. We've got a couple weeks until Vegas, I want to say. We do. We can make a chassis in that time. So that's fine. Just one? Well, they're $500,000 each. Yeah, just one, I think. 9 days. That's all right. We've got some spare of the old design anyway, so it's all good. We're doing design and research. We've finished these, and the side pods will be done in 1 day. So let's get another research going. I'm thinking another wing research, and then in 1 day's time we can start the other one. So let's do another wing research. Half of that, so 1.5. I will do a 2026 season. We'll take a couple of weeks break before we start it, but I will do 2026, and I want to see just how good we can make this car. So we're going to maximize our downforce. Cooling is not a real thing. Your engine's too hot? Just fucking put it in the air then. Easy. Airflow sensitivity, all good. Next step, how many engineers we have? Them. Why does that cost 1.8 mil? Oh, no, it always did. I was remembering the chassis when it was 1 million. Very nice. And then tomorrow, we can start doing another one in this slot. Let's go. Pit stop errors. Pit stop time. Let's get these stops quicker. Very nice. Research complete. We'll do a rear wing. Dump everything in there. Bish bash bosh. Mucho downforce. Two engineers. I love how we have this like ludicrous team budget, and I have 10 aero design engineers, which is mental. Like, actually, for some perspective, guys, actual Formula 1 teams would have like 10 engineers per part. You would have like 10 engineers just doing, or more, like just doing the front wing, like as a full-time job. So funny, you've got 10 in total. I guess we have to if we're paying our race engineers £1 million a year. Run out of cash. You okay there?
Yeah, I'm stealing your belt.
Okay. I'm not ignoring you. I'm playing the game. I'm doing stuff. making up for it with my 100 strategists in chat. Very nice. That makes me feel so much better. The chat says hi. Okay, see you in a bit. Thank you. Alright. We are making a chassis. That'll be done in a few days. Go to the inbox. We've researched some side pods. I knew that because I had to click on it. Let's go. What if an F1 team would stream the race and leave strategy to armchair strategists? I will say there's something to be said for like getting enough people. And typically if you get enough people into a room, they will start to make good decisions as a collective. If they have the right information. But if you look at like, you know, betting markets, look at like Poly Market, and it's pretty accurate at just predicting stuff. Like you give enough people a vote. And I realized immediately how this sounds, you know, 52% and all that kind of thing. But I feel like it wouldn't be the craziest thing to have like a consensus strategy team. Like 1,000 people around the world are watching. I guess the problem is the delay. Like you want your strategy team to be up to date. Like there's a reason that Formula 1 teams have mission control. And like crazy high amount of data collection from the cars. Because like there's few seconds sometimes make all the difference in decision making. Ferrari would improve. Have I played Twitch Plays Pokemon? I have not. I can perfectly imagine. I can perfectly imagine. Alright. We've made a chassis. Nice. Okay. 8 days to the race weekend. Nope. Gotta read an email. Front wing low stock. Didn't ask. 7 days to the race weekend. We gonna get there? Nope. Got an email. ERS poor condition. That has not changed, Neil, in the last week. What? That hasn't changed. It's been 2 weeks. Why are you telling me this now? I guess it's a week until the race, which is why he's saying it's like, I know. I know it's in poor condition. It's been in poor condition for fucking ages. The thing is, if I... It's 2.5 mil, and it'll give us a grid penalty for Vegas, right? I guess it looks like it's about to explode. 37%. I don't know if that's going to make 3 races. I'm fine. Oh, okay, cool. If you say so. Got more emails, though. Oh, November staff survey results. Max, unhappy with car performance. Oscar, happy, but he doesn't like his salary. Unhappy with car performance, unhappy with car performance, unhappy with car performance. I mean, overall, they're all positive. Apart from Max, who is negative. Overall, it's going all right. David Paginelli is enthusiastic. He's the biggest fan of Mr. V's Garage there is. Excellent. That's probably because he's been paying so much money. Okay, that's okay. We just need Max. Sprint Win did not change his mind, sadly. It's come to my attention that the ERS we have installed in car 1 is in poor condition. Is it this I have to read? It's that. Great. Johnson tech insights about Williams. The rumour mill is focused on Williams this month after they unveiled a new chassis design. But from its performance on track, it seems to be one of the worst of its kind on the grid right now. With talk of a new rear wing design in the works, will Williams be able to turn around the team's disappointing performance so far? We're not where we'd like to be, said Team Principal James Fowles. We may have a misstep with this car park, but we will recover, and I have no doubt that we will work our way up the standings. Glad the game forced me to read that news. Okay. It is time. I am concerned about this ERS. I will say, I guess we can use one of the other ones for practice, then swap into it. Let's go. It'd be fine. All right. Balanced circuit. Car isn't well suited. Never would have guessed. Safety car chance is 50%. We are not expecting rain, and it's warm. Very nice. Very nice. Circuit length 6.1 kilometers. Is that true? I thought it was shorter than that. Oh, interesting. Anyway. 13th for Oscar, can do. 10th for Max, can do. And before we get into the session, I'm going to check the poll results. So, actually, 52% of people say increase the price of the forced pit stop. But it's 52 to 48%, and I've seen those numbers before. Didn't end well. Twitch poll? What were the results? Why can't I see them?
It's Ferrari who are currently ahead in the constructors' standings. And with round 22 underway, there are only a handful of points left to claim in this.
What was the result of the Twitch poll? Because I can't find them for some reason. Increase pit stop lower barrel rolls. 80-20 fee. Right, okay, we'll raise the price. We'll raise the price. How about that? Let me set it to... What does it allow? We will do a test on 50 as a test. Let me check if that's updated on Twitch. You're not getting a discount as a test. Oh! I just put my stream on full volume. I can knock on my own stream. You cannot call to join your own stream. Well, why are you giving me the button then? Okay, yes. 5,000 bits. And my understanding, that's 50 quid. Can I refund bits rewards? No. No. No, you can't because it's via an extension, I believe. So they just go into the ether immediately. Is my understanding. Is my understanding. Okay. That's there. Let's get off the Mr. V YouTube channel. Just a normal weekend here in Vegas. P1, P2. Then we go to other things. I am going to put a worse ERS into Oscar's car for practice. Save the 37% just for races. Engine and gearbox. Oh, Jesus Christ. Goodness. You can have this gearbox for practicing. And max 45%. That's the only one that's not broken, which is mad. Alright, he's going to have to make do with that. Let's get it set up. I want to say it's very low wing here in Vegas. Probably high anti-roll. Low cornering.
Do a barrel roll!
Yep, I saw that coming before it came out. We'll go like that, and Max will go more just down the middle and see if I was completely wrong. Okay.
Do a barrel roll!
Two? Where are you getting all these channel points from? Where do they come from? Honestly. Let's get the cars driving. Ugh. I need to get wireless headphones, I swear to God. I'm going to keep doing this.
Do a barrel roll!
Oh, yes. Let's go one the other way for balance. Oh. I'm going to damage the screen one day. Doesn't like scratched it, has it? Nah, it's good. Nah, it's good. Alright. Gambling. Got the points from gambling. It is true, guys. The only way to make money in this world is to go gambling. So I highly recommend you gamble as much as possible in life. It's the only way to get rich, and it always pays off. There was a third barrel roll? Are you gaslighting me? No, no, there was. It's hard to tell without the headphones. You're accepting them too quickly. That was a weak one, to be fair. I'll give you a new one. Oh no. Yeah, I hit the thing real hard that time. I hit the green screen real hard. That's bad. I'm gonna move that further away. That was quite a slam. I promise you guys, if this green screen gets damaged, I've got no career left. Okay. Yeah, you got to tick them less quickly, because otherwise I don't see them. Ooh, that map is weird. What? Who made this? Why does it look like this? Firstly, you've done it like a weird way up. This makes no... This is not even like north facing. Because north facing would be... Like the strip at this point basically just goes like north to south, right? So this is not north facing. This is not the way that the map is typically shown. Why? And we're just blocking off. You're blocking off like an entire corner behind a building. Why would you do this? I guess they just wanted the pits like at the bottom, I guess. Ugh. The colors are weird as well. Ugh. Anyway, let's do some testing. Why are you saving the hard? Because it makes no fucking difference. It makes no difference. The pits are at the bottom, though. Yeah, but did you need them to be at the bottom? Like, if they're way up there, can you not find them anymore? There's plenty of tracks. Like, we just had Interlagos where the pits are at the top. So I see no reason that the pits need to be down here by my head. Five out of 5. 5 out of 5. Van Door's fucked his car. Nice one, Stoffel. You do you, babe. What we saying, Max? Not good. Yeah. Wait, it's literally just like no wing. 0 wing here in Vegas. Alright, let's try him on that, see what he says. So which ones are we gonna send back? Don't know. Anyway, we'll go again. Thoughts on sprints every weekend and FP1 and 2 move to Thursdays? No. Honestly, there's too much F1 as there is. 24 weekends is too many. So if you then make all of those weekends sprint weekends, it's just... I honestly think people would start getting bored. There's just too much Formula 1. If we had fewer race weekends, let's say we had 16 race weekends, then yeah, maybe having all of them as sprints would make a bit more sense. But 24 sprint races, 24 main races. Stefano Domenicali alt account. Yeah, it's too many. I don't know what a good number is. What I will say though is they have a tendency to do the sprints at like the same places every year. And while, yeah, you might make an argument that like some tracks are more suited to sprints than others, I think it would be more entertaining if they were like randomly assigned. You'd have to do it quite a long way in advance. So you basically have to choose them like now for 2026, right? Because, you know, the organizers of the weekend, it's a completely different schedule. So you need to like all your staff and all the times for the actual like venue are different. And yeah, but imagine if like at the summer break this year, they did a big event and it's like a lottery. Like, oh, where do they do that? And they like draw names out of a hat to see like who's... Anyway, imagine this and you pull names. It's like, first sprint of the year is going to be Jeddah. I think they should be randomized at least, because we just go to the same places and it's just a bit like ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I would be happy with 0 sprints. I don't mind the sprints, but they don't add a whole load. I definitely don't want 24 sprints. 24 sprints is too many sprints. If we went up to maybe like 8 or 10, yeah, sure, but not 24. Hunger Games are sprint big. Football cup ties. I actually suppose they do that for most sports, honestly. I just don't watch it. Why aren't sprints on softs? The teams have a choice. Well, that's the thing as well, because the sprints are typically set to 1/3 race distance, right? Most of the time, you can't get that far on softs, so it's quicker to do it on like a set of mediums or a set of hards. Yeah, I don't know, man. I still feel like there's room to improvement on sprints. I still feel like there's things we could be doing to make them more interesting.
Box, stop on the marks. Copy, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the sprints are just a bit mid. They're fine. They're fine. Sprints for rookie reserve drivers? No. No, because then it's a whole big thing if your rookie smashes the car so bad you can't use it for qualifying. So no, it's just... Nah, that's not a good option. Quali should have one shot. I want Quali to have head-to-head. I want Formula E style head-to-head qualifying. Knockout qualifying would be phenomenal in Formula 1. I missed the Q2 tire rule. Yeah, I think that was a decent rule. Sprints, but you have to do a donut. I feel like, you know, we could do some weird stuff.
Stop on the marks.
You could even do some weird shit like have the length of the sprint be unknown. So let's say we start the sprint and it will be anywhere from like 15 to 30 laps. But like when the leader gets onto lap 5, then like a big wheel spins and it decides how many laps it is. Because then it's mad. Then you have to fuel for like 30 laps. But then if it's going to be 15, you go absolutely ham. You go absolutely crazy. But then you can gamble like, oh, we'll put on a soft tire because maybe it'll be a short sprint. But then we'll have to pit if it's a longer one. There's weird stuff you can do. They obviously won't do that. But there's weird things you could do to kind of spice it up. It is just like having a longer race still. Like, thankfully it doesn't set the grid anymore. But still, it's just a bit like, no one wants to damage their car. And it's just a bit, ugh. Just a bit, ugh. It's my opinion. It's given that, Sirius says. Sprints, but it's the driver's personal car. Yeah, but like... I feel like there's a bit of a slight bit of favoritism towards the Mercedes and Ferrari drivers there. Like, I guess maybe Red Bull would also have the Aston Martin Valkyrie because, like, it was designed by Red Bull AT. So, you know, Aston Martin, Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes are going to be doing quite well. Get fucked if you drive for Alpine. Or, like, Sauber. I don't know what they would have as their, like, tie-in cars. I guess nowadays it's Audis, but yeah. Sprints, but they have to run one lap on foot. Yeah, but one lap at like Spa is over 7 kilometers. That's going to take, for some of these drivers, like 25 minutes. I don't know. I don't know how to fix sprints. We don't need sprints fundamentally. Like, they're kind of okay. Sometimes they're fun. But I didn't even watch the China one. I just watched the highlights. I didn't feel like I missed anything. So yeah. Yeah. Science in this VW Golf trying to keep up. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I would do to make sprints interesting. I think firstly, if you want to make sprints, people like really push in sprints, you actually have to award more points. Because I think, you know, like, oh, you could move up between 4th and 5th, but you'll get an extra 1 point, and it's only 5 in total. And I think it's just not really worth it. Can we not? Max, can we not? Can we not? With all these cars behind. It's not really worth cars pushing still. Like, even to go from 2nd to 1st is 1 point difference. So I think you need to start offering more points. Maybe like 15 for 1st place. Like 15, 12, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. That kind of thing. And then, I don't know, some kind of restriction to stop it just being a parade. Like, I don't know what though. It's just a bit like, yeah. Has he got a fucking puncture? Did that Alpine touch us?
What should I do?
You should come into the pits, you dick. What do you think you should do? Yeah, I personally think sprints are fine as they are. But no, we definitely should not be having a sprint. McLaren just rear-ended us. We definitely should not be having more sprints, really. 8 or 10 would be kind of okay, but no. Reverse grid for the sprint? No, but then if you are scoring 8 points, like even if it's top 10 reverse grid like Formula 2, like 8 points for being 10th fastest in quali is kind of mad, I think. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure that reverse grid is a thing unless we have some kind of ruling to make overtaking way easier. Because, yeah, imagine if you lock out 9th and 10th in qualifying, which means you have 1st and 2nd for the sprint, and you can easily hold off for a win, or much more easily hold off for a win in that case. Oh, at least the setup's going alright. Okay, you're going to need some new tyres. I guess we use a softs. You probably want to save some mediums for the race here. Go on those. Go on. Offer up completely random 1-point superlatives as if they're Mario Kart bonus stars. Fastest sector times, lowest plank wear is mad. The same team would just win that all the time. Like, whichever team runs the highest setup would just win that every week. Most laps on softs. Why don't you do like a Top Gear challenge and you give every car the same level of fuel and you have to run out fastest? Like, you can do whatever you want as long as you're driving around the track in the correct direction. And not going over, like, let's say, 120% of like a regular lap time. Sprint race in a reasonably priced car.
Okay.
Sprints, but Mr. V sets all the strats for all 10 teams. But you best believe I'm putting like pay to win features in that case. I know there's some teams out there be willing to pay quite a bit to get those 8 sprint points. Yeah, I think fundamentally sprints are always going to be just a bit like, nah, really. I think the main thing we could do to make them better is leave them exactly as they are now, but just offer more points. Just make it a bit more worthwhile to fight at the front and to like have a good sprint quali. So yeah, up a sprint win to 15 points. Go like 15, 12, 10 or 15, 12, 9, that kind of thing. And then, you know, there's a bit more of an incentive to fight, try and get from like 3rd to 1st, 2nd to 1st, that kind of thing. Or even just like in the lower points. But other than that, I don't know how you could make sprints interesting.
The tires?
Could you, an honest man, take Alpine's money to make them win? Well, Alpine doesn't have any money. But absolutely yes, if they were willing to pay me. I guess Alpine, the Formula 1 team, does. I get the feeling that Renault organization is a bit fucked. But absolutely, if I'm setting all the strategies, you best believe I'm making it pay to win. You're saying I get to watch Formula 1 as I normally do, but get paid hundreds of thousands, if not millions of pounds per weekend. Absolutely, I'm making it pay to win. Morals, well out the window for a much lower price point than that. I let you guys ruin my race last weekend for like 20 quid. Saw some people say they should do tracks in reverse. It's an interesting idea, but that takes so much more work to set up the tracks. Like, look, just as an example, like, let's see if we can get an interesting bit here. You actually cannot see a fucking thing. Let's go on board. So, like, down here, you see this thing here. This little escape road. Can't have those if we're going to do reverse tracks. Because imagine you're coming down the straights and you get a puncture and you plow into the end of this. Dead. Immediately dead. So, the entire track, or at least the surrounding of the track, has to be fully redesigned to run in reverse. Like, yeah, it's an interesting concept, but in reality, it would cost like millions of pounds extra. And that's the thing, like, the only way then you can have an escape road is, I want to say some street tracks will have just like doors. So it's completely flat, but then there's a door that opens. So every escape road has to be replaced by a door on every track, on every marshal point. Which is crazy. And then loads of other stuff, like you need runoffs on both sides of a corner. So let's say like here, you've got runoff here, or behind me, at turn 1. But you would also need to have a runoff here. Well, not really, it's not as fast, but you get the gist. You need to have runoff here, where there's a building, and the same thing coming down, what would be the new turn 2 for a reverse race. So you need to run off up here, which doesn't currently exist, like all this nonsense. It would cost them like tens of millions in setup just to do a reverse sprint race for a potentially no benefit. You just go up the points. Like, that is the only thing that will make drivers drive more in sprints, I think. Formula E did Berlin and Nelieb. Yeah, but the Formula E Berlin track was like a glorified go-kart track. Like, it was just what... It's the concrete open bit at Tempelhof, and then they just put some random like fucking bollards out to make a track. And Formula E goes at what, like 35 miles an hour? Like, ugh. So yeah, it's not quite the same. I was actually looking because I was interested. I was thinking about the Berlin race. I was actually just a couple of days ago. Because people always talk about, like, you know, thinking about new tracks in Formula 1, thinking about the new Cape Town proposal and stuff like that. And it is interesting to have, like, a central Berlin race. And I think just at Tempelhof, you could make a fantastic, like, Formula 1 track, not using the same stupid bit of tarmac the Formula E use, like, using more of the older runways and, like, building some stuff into the grass there. It would be a fantastic venue, and then you could just, the same as it is now, just have it as, like, an open park for the rest of the year. I think it'd be very cool to have like a central Berlin Grand Prix. Yeah, and that'd be nice. Not doing it in reverse though. Reverse in Spa. Try your best not to fly off Radion. I think you would be okay. I think high downforce cars, your only problem would be like Mark Webbering it. And if you hit something and your nose came up, then you would backflip down Radion, which would be bad. Some would say suboptimal. I want F1 in Germany back, but please not in Berlin. Yeah, but if you live in West Germany, just go to Zandvoort. Go to the Belgian or Dutch Grand Prix. They're so close. If you put it in Berlin, then it makes it a lot more accessible for people from Poland as well. Like Poland, Czechia, all these kind of places can get to there so much easier than West Germany. I think it'd be a pretty good venue, honestly. A new Tempelhof track. Really hope F1 25 has reverse tracks in-game as rumored. I actually don't know. So as I said, like, I am in the creator network thing, and they have a Discord just for it. But even in that Discord, they won't tell you features that aren't announced yet. So they're very cagey. Like, other creators, and I see in there other creators keep asking them about, like, specifics about classic cars, handling model changes, all this kind of stuff. They did do, like, a sort of seminar for some people last week. And they said a couple of things about handling model changes, which is there's some tweaks, but it's not like a full overhaul. But yeah, they're pretty cagey on reverse tracks. Well, they have some reverse tracks, but they're not saying if it's all tracks. But they've already talked about it in one of the reveal trailers, right? Monza in reverse will just be bad. Will be just as bad. Monza's not bad. What are you talking about? Monza's fun. Polish people can go to Hungary, I suppose so. What would be the best reverse track? Jesus. I feel like some places, like, I mean, there's a couple tracks where you wouldn't even notice the difference. Things like Qatar, where every track is like a constant radius, I feel like would just feel the same in reverse. Again, similarly, like Silverstone would be pretty similar. Like, obviously, turn 1 turns into quite a hard left-hander doing club instead of Abbey. But you still have Abbey as the final corner, so I feel like that would be relatively samey. Some of them would feel very different indeed. Montreal. No, I don't know. I think Montreal changes quite a lot, and then having like Montreal turn 2 and 1 as the final corners is very different to having Wall of Champions as the final corner. So yeah. Daytona Speedway. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, I think you'll find. My favorite ex-Formula 1 track. Reverse Austin. Actually, Austin in reversal would be cool with turn 1 as the final corner. But again, if you crash there, you could have a real bad time coming down quite a steep hill. Same thing as like crashing at the top of Radion. Like, that is not a small hill. At turn 1 at Kota. I do miss Paul Ricard. I'm sorry, what? You miss Paul Ricard? Was this comment written by Paul Ricard? I've never heard anyone say they miss Paul Ricard before. I'm sorry, I'm not rejecting your opinion, but I just that is not a popular sentiment in Formula 1. Favorite ex Formula 1 track isn't Sepang. Sepang is good, but there's lots of good options. You know, Istanbul Park. What else we got? I would love to see, honestly, some things like Long Beach with modern Formula 1 cars. Adelaide, I think, would be really good with modern Formula 1 cars. What else would be interesting? It would be interesting as well to see what Kyle Army is like now. So talking about the Cape Town proposal, I don't know if you guys have seen this. It's like one of the Formula 1 news articles of this week. So Cape Town has been making like bids to get back into Formula 1 for a hot minute, like a few years now. Portimao's a shout. I love Portimao. But Cape Town this week has come with like a new proposal package and a new track layout, which actually is okay. It's actually a decent track layout proposal, much better than their previous one, which was hot garbage. But like the Cape Town organizers and Kyle Army organizers are now, so the government of South Africa said they are interested, but they're deciding between one of those two to then put forward like a proper country South African Grand Prix bid to Formula 1. So it's going to be interesting. I think the Cape Town one would be better, but it'd be interesting what Kyle Army is like in modern Formula 1, because I think out of the places with strong proposals, South Africa, Thailand, Rwanda, maybe South Korea, but I'm not sure they're as keen as other people. I think South Africa has a good chance just due to the history. I think Thailand probably has the strongest chance just because they can offer like probably more money than the rest of them, I would guess. And Bangkok is such a heavily touristed city that it would be a cool place for a Grand Prix. P2. Let's get these dialed in real quick. That looks okay. Let's get this way down. Something like that, I guess, and then it's gonna be like this, I suppose. Let's test him on that, see what he says, and then Max, pretty good apart from the braking. Let's do that one tick up. That's fine for the wings. Let's test him on that, see what he says. Practice 2. Let's get through these.
So that should be pit lane open.
Anyone else worried that we're all in agreement there's too many races and we're talking about adding new tracks? Yeah, but there's no discussion about adding new races. I think it's been floated, but I think there's no push to increase the 24 races a year. So if we did get new tracks, you know, Bangkok, back to South Africa, that kind of thing, it would be taking out some of the tracks with like contracts expiring. I've always said there's a couple that I really don't mind. Like if we get rid of Imola, that's fine. honestly, I don't think that missed much. If we could get rid of Miami, but that's here to stay, I think, because that's like the organizers for most events are individual people. Like, let's say the organizers for the British Grand Prix is the British Racing Drivers Association, but Formula One is the organizer for Miami and Las Vegas. So Miami is sticking around, which means they need to change that track. Yeah, I think Imola would be kind of okay if that dropped off the calendar. Obviously, we now have Spa has a weird contract where it does like 2 years on, 1 year off. Yeah. Spa's alternating, but it's 2 on, 1 off. So those mid years, you could have something like a weird wild card, like a South African Grand Prix, which would be kind of interesting. But no, I don't believe there's a push to have more than 24 races. I think, and actually within the sport, so within teams and drivers, they're pushing back against 24 races because for them, like, if you're a team, you don't earn more money for doing more races. You get a set amount. And you have to stretch it. And it means you have to, like, stretch things further. It's harder to hold on to staff, all this kind of stuff. So teams and drivers don't want more races. Maybe the sport does to get more broadcasting revenue, but they're kind of at a limit anyway. And, like, are more people going to watch a 25th race? Or is it just going to be another one where we're just like, ugh, ads in 5? Just roll the ads. Let's roll the ads. I'll just stay here for those of you who don't get them. Imola won't go now. It's Kimi's home race. He's having Monza, whether he likes it or not. We've got home race at home. It's Monza. He can have that. Remove Austin? Remove Austin? Ooh. I don't hate it, honestly. But there's other ones I'd rather remove first. Miami, namely. No more than 20 races. I think 20 is good. 16 to 20 is good. Back in the day, I feel like back in the noughties, we almost always had 17 and 18, and that was nice. But they want more money, more advertising revenue, so you can understand it. Don't you think Kimi winning at Monza against Ferraris would cause a civil war? I do, and that would be great. That would be an amazing television spectacle. So I'm all for it. What have you done, George? What have you done?
Let's have a look then at turn 6. Oh, that'll be a costly crash as the car
Georgie made a boo-boo.
Thankfully, though.
Let's go through the session. If he could do that in the race, that would be fantastic. A couple little safety cars in this race, that would be... Oh, muy excelente. Go back to the original 7, including Indianapolis. Back to the golden era. It's the 1950 calendar every year. And I say that now, and I have completely forgotten what was on the 1950 calendar. We, of course, have Silverstone. I want to say Monaco, but I think it had some weird stuff, like maybe Buenos Aires as well.
The car is amazing.
Oh, it's amazing. There we go. If 500% is done, I'm going to be pretty happy.
Yeah, copy that, mate.
Yeah. Return to our roots.
Copy.
First round, opening round, Silverstone. Don't hate it. In May, mind you. So, you know, a bit more of a winter break. Then we go to Monaco. Then the Indy 500. Swiss Grand Prix at Bremgarten. Which means we're going to need to dig up some trees again. They let it turn back into forest. Can't be having that one. Got to destroy that forest again. So Swiss Grand Prix. Then we go to Spa. Then we go to Remgeux, which is nice. And you're not allowed to substitute that. You're not allowed to go to any other French tracks. It has to be Rams. And then we finish season finale at Monza, which is, you know, it's not a terrible calendar. I don't hate it. Let's say we go to 20 races. Are we keeping Monaco? Yeah, I think for the culture, you have to keep Monaco. And for the qualifying, but you know, Monaco is a weekend when lots of like Formula 1 business. 99! How is it 99, man? I guess we can just do that. And maybe that's 100. A little tweak on the toe. A little tweak of the toes, Max. So many like major F1 parties and F1 business takes place in Monaco because everyone lives there. Well, so many of them live there. So like, Monaco is very important to like. We could be having a good time in Vegas. Monaco is important to form the operation of Formula 1 as well as the culture of Formula 1. And I like it. There is something special about going to Monaco. The qualifying is interesting. I don't care if the race is bad, honestly. It's just, I like seeing cars go through like to back and through the tunnel. It's just kind of fun. You know, we went to Suzuka and they didn't make any overtakes there either. So we might as well go to Monaco and it is kind of cool watching them go through the tunnel. Add fuel and turn down tires. Yeah, good shout. 3 laps? Yeah, let's do a couple more than that, Oscar, I think. If I'm paying to watch a race, I want overtakes. Monaco, ain't it? Well, you better go ask for your money back for the Japanese Grand Prix then. You're not always going to get overtakes. I don't mind. Like, I don't mind Monaco. That is not my least favorite of the year. If I have to go in like the order of how much I don't like the event, right down at the bottom has to be Mexican Grand Prix, Qatar Grand Prix. Like, they're just categorically boring every single year. There's nothing interesting about those weekends. Yeah, Mexico has cool fans, but it's like, I don't know any of them. They seem to be having a good time, sure, but it's such a boring weekend. What do you think of DRS in the tunnel at Monaco? I say rip it, mate. I say go for it. I say absolutely send it, lads.
Tires on the low side.
I say let them use DRS every single, like wherever they want. Mid-corner if they want. DRS through 130R. DRS around Spain turn 3. If you can make it work, that's just a sign of a good driver, right? So let them have it. No, I will maintain Mexico is supposed to be a very good like fan event. As a spectator, it's a very good event, but it just has absolute garbage on-track racing. Would it be a viable option to make Monaco longer? That wouldn't make it any better. There's so many videos. Oh my god, this was the whole preamble about our Monaco video was zooming past. There's so many videos and people are like, here's how you improve Monaco. It's not going to help. They're all tiny public roads. You're not going to make like a track where overtaking is easy. The only thing you could do is use way smaller cars. Back to like 1970s cars. Anything else, it doesn't matter what you do to the layout, Monaco is not going to have any overtakes. Unless you just like cover it in ice. You know, get the sprinklers out, Bernie Eccleston style. Because other than that, it's just not on. It doesn't matter what you do to the layout. Stop trying and start enjoying. I agree. Just enjoy it for what it is. I don't care. I fully don't care what happens on Sunday in Monaco. I couldn't give a shit. But it's just got like a nice vibe. The grid walk is fun because it's full of like crazy celebrities. You get Martin Brundle and he's trying to like interview Tom Brady and Tom Brady doesn't give a shit and then stuff like this. And it's just got an interesting vibe and the drivers all go and party and they all get like mega drunk. Like someone's going to lose like a trophy into the harbour or something stupid like that. I don't care what the racing is like in Monaco. Monaco Grand Prix, but Imola style, the race is held at Paul Ricard. No. No. Lose a diamond again. Yeah, but make a bit of peril. Give every driver a diamond, and you get one point if you get to the end of the race and your diamond's still there. You know, do something fun with it. I don't care. Yeah, I don't mind what happens on track in Monaco. It doesn't make any difference. It's not about that. It's not about that. So enjoy it for what it is about. Just have fun. Is the real problem with the cars on Monaco the turning radius? No, it's the size of the cars, the size of the track. Cars are just like twice as big as they should be. We gotta lose like at least a meter off the length of the cars and at least half a meter off the width, which I think makes them basically almost exactly the same size as 2005 regs.
Just work on your tyres.
And that is the maximum size for any kind of racing at Monaco. And it would make the racing at every other track better as well. So we just got to make the cars smaller. People are like, oh, they wouldn't be as safe. Yes, they would. It would be fine. Just make them slower. That was my day. It was good. I've just been editing all day. We should have a video up about the Cape Town track tomorrow. It's almost finished. And then I'll be back to work on the Every Corners video. Which I'm just dreading. It takes so long. Could you replace Mexico with Hockenheim or any French tracks? I wouldn't mind Hockenheim. Wouldn't mind a German Grand Prix back again. Isn't safety the biggest reason the cars are so big? No, I think it's the power unit. You could make cars like 96% as safe as they are now with a meter less length. Look at this. It's this bullshit from here backwards. Look how long this is. That's the bad part. This is okay. Like, yeah, you can take 20, 30 centimeters off the nose and still have a solid crash structure. The crash structure is so good now at the front of the car. And, like, the track design is much better as well, that we almost never have full frontal collisions. Like, I'm not saying you should make it significantly worse, but you can shave a bit off the nose of the car. Is this back here? It's just too long. Imagine if it stopped here. You've got a little V6 in there. No battery, no nothing. None of those gubbins. Cut it off there. Rear wing. Wheelers here. Banger. Absolute banger at that point. That would be able to race. And narrow as well. But yeah, the power unit is too big. This is one of the reasons the whole like bring back V10s thing. It's not because of the sound. It's because of the size of the car. That is the main benefit to going to, like, fuel-only vehicles. Halo and the tyres not falling off is the biggest safety fix. Yeah, the halo makes a massive difference. The tyres still regularly come off. They have not sorted that one yet. I don't know if you've seen any crashes recently. The tyres always come off now. In my opinion, Hockenheim or Nürburgring. Ooh, that's tough. I honestly rate them like exactly the same. So either one is fine. Do you think the real problem is that the cars have front wings? I can imagine the racing would be better without a front wing. Yeah. Might be going a bit too deep into the discussion at this point. 2026 better? 2026 are smaller. So they're shorter by 30 centimeters, something like that. And they're narrow by 10. Not huge, but they're smaller, which is a step in the right direction, but they're not small enough. They're still massive. They're still comparable to what, like 2016 cars, 2015 cars, that kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, it's all a step in the right direction, so I'm happy about where the 2026 regulations are going. People who complain the cars will be too slow. The cars are too fast now, so that's honestly fine.
What's this?
Here is my proposal for the Monaco GP. Only the GP is run under 1961 rules. That was the best Monaco GP according to who I never heard of in my life. Steamer locomotive emoji. Steamer locomotive emoji. Steamer locomotive emoji. Steam locomotive emoji. Steam.
There's quite a few of these emojis on that message.
Steam locomotive emoji. Steamer locomotive emoji. Steamer locomotive emoji. Steamer locomotive emoji. Steamer locomotive emoji.
I fear.
Steamer locomotive emoji. 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 Steamer locomotive.
How many are there?
Steamer locomotive emoji. Steamer locomotive emoji. Steamer locomotive emoji. Steamer locomotive emoji. Steamer locomotive.
How many are there? Oh my god! I fear we may have discovered a new exploit on text-to-speech. Because how, like, if you could fill a whole message of those, we're gonna be here for hours. Steamer locomotive. Oh god. And I my concern is that's not the longest emoji name. There must be emoji names that are like actually significantly longer than that. I think this guy likes steam locomotives. I really worry for text-to-speech for the next few streams now. Take a shot every time he says steamer locomotive emoji. Die. Let's just get to the end of this practice. Actually, Max is on the... Let's bring Max in. Let's see if we got to 100 yet. Japanese symbol for beginner. I mean, if someone wants to do a cheer, we can find out what that sounds like. 100%? No! 99! Okay, less toe. Blocked! Oh. Well, we've still got practice 3, so it's alright. I'll turn it down in between the practice sessions, but let's just go to the end of the session for now. I was making dinner. That all Welsh sounding beat was cool. In the valleys type beat. I'm truly sorry. I hoped it to say trains.
What's this?
We're past a cliff now. There's no going back.
Why do you like newbie symbol emoji? Newbie symbol emoji. 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 Newbie symbol emoji.
Even the text to speech is struggling.
Hello.
What is this? Oh, that is a gift sub. It's a gift sub. Thank you, Muesli Gamer, for the one gifted. No message included. No message included. And I think that's probably for the best right now. Are you looking for emojis now? I'm so concerned. Let's get these cars in. Don't crash, Oscar. Don't crash. For the hype train. Ooh! I can't see when we have hype trains. It doesn't come up in OBS.
What's
No.
this?
No, Shabby. No, Shabby.
Don't you just hate it when your cat wakes you up like this? Meow. 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 Meow.
Yeah, I can imagine that would be annoying.
Meow. 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 Meow.
I can imagine that would get irritating. Just as a guess. Just as a guess. I'm just thinking. I'm gonna turn up the text-to-speech volume.
What's this?
Oh fuck! Oh no!
Don't you just love? Don't you medium speed corners?
Hello.
Medium speed corners.
Fuck.
Medium
hell.
speed corners. Medium speed corners. Yori 1 medium speed corners.
Oh no! Not a YouTube one as well.
Medium speed corners. Celebrates medium speed corners. These emojis come up when searching egg. Medium speed crying an egg emoji. Medium speed face emoji. Medium speed corners. Medium speed corners. Medium speed corners.
Thank you for the
medium speed corners.
8 months of membership, Yuri.
Medium speed corners. Medium speed corners.
Oh, there's a
Medium
queue on
speed
Twitch
corners.
now.
Medium speed corners. Medium.
I might have
speed
to put up the
corners.
text-to-speech threshold.
This?
I'm so scared about this one.
How about down pointing finger emoji? Down pointing finger emoji.
Yeah, that's quite
down
annoying.
Pointing finger emoji. Down 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 pointing finger emoji.
I think we might have to do something about this.
Down pointing finger emoji. Down
I
pointing
think we might have an issue.
Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing
Let's go to
finger
P3.
emoji. Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing
fucking
finger
hell.
emoji. Down pointing finger 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 emoji.
How long is the
Down
queue?
pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger emoji. Down
It's getting
pointing
longer
finger
as well, I
emoji.
can tell you.
Down pointing finger emoji. 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 Down pointing
Guys.
finger emoji. Down pointing finger emoji.
Guys.
Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing
I
finger emoji.
I can't skip
Down
them.
pointing finger emoji. Down pointing
I can't
finger
skip
emoji.
them.
Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing
No,
finger
come on,
emoji.
man.
Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger
I'm gonna have to
Down
up the text to
pointing
speech
finger
amount.
emoji. Down pointing
But I
finger
don't want to
emoji.
skip these
Down
ones. That's the
pointing
problem. Like, I don't
finger
want to.
emoji.
You guys
Down
have
pointing finger
spent money on
emoji.
these.
Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger
When
emoji.
these finish,
Down
the price
pointing
is going up,
finger
alright?
emoji. Down pointing finger 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 emoji.
What's this?
If anyone else does down pointing finger emoji, you're getting a timeout.
This is the longest German word. Reindeckenszeichnungsfleisch Scheikettirang Saberwakunk so Fgebenu Bertragungs Gasates Reindeckenszeichnungsfleisch Scheikettirang Saberwakunk so
No, you've done it multiple times.
Reindeckenszeichnungsfleisch Scheikettirang Saberwakunk so Fgebenu Bertragungs Gasates Reindeckenszeichnungsfleisch Scheikettirang Saberwakunk so Fgebenu Bertragungs Gasates Reindeckenszeichnungsfleisch
Guys, honestly. The quality of this stream is in the toilet. It wasn't even high to start with. As soon as we finish these, the price is going up.
I need to take my chances. Poland emoji, 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 Poland emoji.
This one's quite rhythmic, to be fair.
Poland emoji, Poland emoji, Poland emoji, Poland emoji, Poland emoji, Poland emoji.
Is the TTS Welsh? Yes.
Poland emoji, Poland emoji, Poland emoji.
He's a southern boy.
Poland emoji,
Newport born and raised.
Poland emoji, 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 Poland emoji.
This is only half of this.
Emoji, Poland 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 emoji.
It's getting faster.
Poland emoji, Poland emoji, Poland emoji, Poland emoji, Poland emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji.
It's the Easter Island head.
Moai emoji, Moai emoji.
In case you're wondering.
Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji.
This went quite fast, to be fair.
Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji.
Guys, you've got to stop putting them in the queue.
Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji, Moai emoji.
What's this?
This one is a bit of a breather.
A.
Thank you, Teslaette, for the cheer.
What's this?
Guys.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little. Barry, breakfast is ready. Coming. Hang on a second. Hello? Barry?
Is there not like a character limit? Why is it so high?
I can't.
What's this?
Why is the character limit so high?
Papua New Guinea emoji. Papua
Oh,
New
fuck
Guinea
off.
emoji.
Honestly.
Papua New Guinea emoji. Papua New Guinea emoji. Papua New Guinea emoji. Papua New Guinea emoji. Papua New Guinea emoji.
Yeah.
Papua New Guinea emoji. Papua New Guinea emoji. Papua New
No, I'm
Guinea
fine.
emoji. Papua New Guinea emoji. Papua
They're
New
doing-
Guinea
they're doing
emoji.
text-to-speeches
Papua New
that are
Guinea
just, like,
emoji. Papua New
stupidly
Guinea
long.
emoji. Papua New Guinea emoji.
I'm just stuck
Papua
in
New
hell,
Guinea
basically.
emoji. Papua New Guinea emoji. Papua New Guinea emoji.
I'm
Papua New
fine,
Guinea
like,
emoji.
physically.
Papua New
Just
Guinea
emotionally.
emoji. Papua New Guinea emoji. Papua New
No, I'm
Guinea
good.
emoji. Papua New Guinea emoji. Papua New Guinea emoji. Papua New Guinea emoji.
Guys, I had to get a wellness check because of that.
Papua New Guinea emoji. 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 Papua New Guinea emoji.
What is the character limit?
What's this?
So here is a song by Walther von der Vogt on High German. Ich sazu feim Stein und dort bin mit Beine. Daruf sat tik den Ellenbogen, ik hette in mijn hand jasmagen min kinny en mijn vangen. Die dat ik meer vilange, was man zo wealth zal te leben, die heinen rat kunde ik gegeben, we man dryud in kerwerb, die heinas niet verjeb. Die us in der and quat, das dik ein am de schaden to what.
What's this?
At least the Welsh guy can speak fluent German, so at least that one wasn't too painful.
Right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying
Oh,
glass emoji.
fuck off,
Right
honestly.
Magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right 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 magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji.
As soon as it ends, we're putting the redeem price. We're doubling it. We should at least, at the very least, cut this in half.
Right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying
Let's speed him
glass
up.
emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji,
No.
right magnifying glass emoji,
No, I can't.
left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji. Left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying
Doubling
glass
it's only
emoji,
£2.
right
Well, I
magnifying
should be
glass
able to
emoji,
trust you
left
guys.
magnifying
It shouldn't
glass
have to.
emoji,
It shouldn't have to
right
be that much
magnifying
to
glass
chat.
emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass
You guys
emoji,
normally send very
right
helpful
magnifying glass
messages.
emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji,
Left
left
magnifying glass
magnifying
emoji,
glass emoji, right magnifying glass
left
emoji,
magnifying
left
glass
magnifying
emoji,
glass
right
emoji,
magnifying glass,
right magnifying glass emoji,
left magnifying.
glass emoji, right
Yep.
magnifying glass emoji,
What even is this?
left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji,
Ah,
magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying
It should not be playing through there.
magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji.
Guys,
Magnifying glass
people are
emoji,
raiding the stream and they're
left
just coming into
magnifying
this
glass emoji.
shit.
Right magnifying glass emoji.
I'm
left
sorry, Mr.
magnifying
Miracle
glass
2.
emoji, right magnifying
This has been
glass
going on for a
emoji,
while.
Left magnifying glass emoji. Right magnifying glass emoji. Left magnifying glass emoji. Right magnifying glass emoji.
Let's at least get through
Left
FP3.
magnifying glass emoji. Right magnifying glass emoji. Left magnifying glass emoji. Right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying
Mrs.
glass
V-
emoji,
Mrs. V
right
says,
magnifying glass
I
emoji,
don't like the
left
chatter bullying my
magnifying glass
boyfriend.
emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left
Think about that.
magnifying glass emoji,
Think about what you've
right
done.
magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left
I gotta honor
magnifying
people.
glass
I gotta
emoji,
honor people's
right
money if they spent
magnifying
money on
glass
this, but
emoji,
like,
left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left
The price is
magnifying
going up.
glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying 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 glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji. Left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, 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 left magnifying glass emoji, Theory 114 egg.
What's this?
And you know the fun thing? This text-to-speech we're having now was sent 8 minutes ago. That's how long it takes to get through these.
Emoji. a button, blood type, emoji, 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 a button, blood type,
That can't be
emoji,
real.
a button, blood type,
That
emoji,
can't be
a
the name
button,
of that
blood
emoji.
type, emoji, a button, blood type.
It can't
emoji,
be.
A button, blood type, emoji, 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 a button, blood type, emoji.
I
a
don't
button,
understand.
Blood type, emoji, a button.
Mrs. V
blood
says
type,
chat is mean.
emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji.
At least
a
we're earning
button,
money,
blood
Mrs. V.
type, emoji, a button.
We'll
blood
go out to
type,
dinner after
emoji,
this.
A button, blood type, emoji.
Get a tall
blood
glass of
type,
wine
emoji,
to
a
shake
button,
this one off.
blood
They
type,
ask you how you are, you
emoji,
just
a
come say
button,
that you're
blood
fine,
type,
and you're not really
emoji,
fine, but
a
you just
button,
can't get
blood
into it
type,
because they would never
emoji, a
understand.
button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type.
Just to clarify, he's
emoji,
saying
button,
a
blood
button
type,
because it's the
emoji,
big
a
red
button,
A.
blood type,
Blood type
emoji,
emoji.
a button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a button.
Why does he
blood type,
dupe me by
emoji,
sounding
a
like he's
button,
stopping?
Blood type, emoji, a button, 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 blood type.
It's times like
emoji,
this
a
when I
button, blood type,
really
emoji,
understand why
a
people
button,
take up
blood
smoking.
type, emoji, a button,
Or
blood
like
type,
heroin.
emoji, a button, blood type.
Never
emoji,
realised how
a
tough
button,
life could get,
blood
honestly.
type, emoji, a
Until we
button,
had the A button blood type emoji.
a button, blood type, emoji, a button.
What happens
blood
in
type,
Vegas stays in
emoji, a button,
Vegas.
blood type, emoji. a
This
button,
better
blood
fucking
type,
stay in Vegas.
emoji, a button, blood
We
type,
better not be having this
emoji,
next
a
stream.
button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji.
Oh,
a
Mr.
button,
Miracle,
blood
thank you for
type,
the follow.
emoji, a
Glad you've
button,
enjoyed the
blood
stream.
type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji.
Imagine if we get like
a button,
record
blood
stream
type,
numbers because of
emoji,
this.
A button, blood type,
Yeah.
emoji, a button,
Yeah.
blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji. a
This
button,
soundbite
blood
actually
type,
gets the YouTube
emoji,
video
a button,
demonetized, so
blood
just be
type,
careful on that one.
Emoji, a button, blood type, 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 emoji.
It looks
a
like
button,
we've got some
blood
copy
type,
pastas.
Emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type.
There's only
emoji,
one more
a button,
emoji spam.
Blood type, emoji.
We're
a
getting there.
button,
We're getting there,
blood
chat.
type, emoji, a button, blood type.
It
emoji,
is
a button, blood type, emoji.
water
a button,
polo
blood
emoji?
type, emoji, a button.
But I
blood
don't know what
type,
he's gonna say
emoji,
necessarily.
A button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a button.
He's
blood
really
type,
struggling. This guy's
emoji,
called
a
Geraint,
button,
by the way. A
blood
bit of
type,
knowledge for you. This
emoji,
guy's called
a button,
Geraint,
blood type,
Welsh friend of
emoji,
mine.
A button, blood type, emoji, a
He
button,
didn't sign
blood
up for this.
type,
He only
emoji,
earns,
a
you know
button,
what, 2%
blood
commission.
type,
He's getting
emoji,
2p
a
for
button,
reading
blood
out all
type,
these emojis.
Emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji.
As soon
a
as we get to the
button,
end, guys,
blood
the price
type,
goes up.
Emoji, a button, blood type, 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 emoji.
Has
a
anyone been
button,
counting, by the
blood
way?
Type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type.
You said there's
emoji, a
163 of
button,
these.
Blood type, emoji, a button, blood
We
type,
must have had close to that.
emoji, a button, blood type, 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 emoji.
Geraint
a
doesn't
button,
get paid
blood
enough.
type,
I agree.
emoji, a button,
I'm not going to pay him
blood
more, but I
type,
do agree.
Emoji, a button, blood type, 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 emoji, a button, blood type emoji.
It's
a button,
person
blood
playing
type,
water polo?
emoji, a
That
button,
emoji? Are you
blood
serious?
type, emoji, a button, blood 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 type, emoji.
I don't even remember how long I've been here at this point.
A button, blood type,
Like-
emoji, a button, blood type, emoji.
Time is
a button,
blurring together.
blood type, emoji, a button, blood type.
I don't
emoji,
remember my
a
life
button,
before
blood type,
a button, blood
emoji,
type
a
emoji.
button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type, emoji, a button, blood type.
If you raise the
emoji,
price,
a
it's like
button,
censoring
blood
free
type,
speech.
Emoji, a button.
Free
blood
speech
type,
was a mistake!
emoji, a
Clearly!
button,
The
blood
evidence
type,
is in front of
emoji,
your
a
eyes.
button, blood type, emoji.
Maybe the people should have less rights. I get where Stalin was coming from at this point.
Money underscore with underscore wings.
What's this?
That was a nice one. I'll take that one.
Kinder Carnaval Soptuk Vorbereitungswerk Zava Den Komi Talidan.
That better not be Dutch. You better not be hitting me with Dutch right now. In a low point in my life.
Penis.
Thank you, Shabby. I can always rely on you.
What's this?
For fuck's sake. What is this?
Anakin, seeing Obi-Wan, liar. Padme turns around and sees Obi-Wan standing in the doorway of the Naboo cruiser. Padme, no. Anakin, you're with him. You've betrayed me. You brought him here to kill me. Padme, no. Anakin. I swear, Anakin reaches out, and Padme grabs her throat as she starts to choke. Obi-Wan, let her go, Anakin. Anakin, what have you and she been up to? Obi-Wan, let her go.
What's this?
This is the one I've been concerned about. What is this?
Person playing water polo emoji. Person
Fucking
playing
hell.
Water polo emoji. Person playing 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 water polo emoji.
163 of these.
Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water
Anything
polo
better than A
emoji.
button blood type?
Person playing water
I don't know,
polo
man.
emoji. Person playing water
There's a lot
polo
of P's in
emoji.
this one.
Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji.
Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji.
Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji.
I gotta change the ARS back while he's doing this. So I'll just be here in the background. We'll see the main part of the stream as a text to speech. I'll just be back here doing some stuff with the cars, right?
Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji.
That's our best
Person
engine. Let's
playing
see.
water polo emoji. Person playing 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 water polo emoji. Person playing.
Have viewers
water
gone
polo
down while this is
emoji.
going on?
Person playing
Ironically,
water polo
no.
Emoji. Person playing water polo emoji.
No, they have
Person
steadily
playing
gone up.
water polo emoji.
So-
Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji.
That's good to know. That's good to know that this is
Person
me.
playing
This is
water
more
polo
entertaining
emoji.
than me.
Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji. Person
I imagine
playing
there's some of
water
you didn't
polo
even
emoji.
realise there was any
Person
difference in the
playing
stream.
water polo emoji. Person
He's
playing
basically my
water polo
doppelganger.
emoji. Person
And this is
playing
the
water
level
polo
of
emoji.
intellect that comes
Person
out of my
playing
mouth
water polo
normally, so,
emoji.
you know.
Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji.
Where's the difference?
Person playing water polo emoji.
Let's go to Corley.
Person playing water polo emoji. 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 Person playing water polo
What's
emoji. Person
this?
playing water polo emoji.
What is
Person
this?
playing
YouTube's
water
getting in on
polo
it.
emoji. Person playing water polo Originally I was going to say the Eggman polo emoji. Person playing water 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 polo emoji.
Shabby, 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 shabby.
Do a barrel roll. Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water
Shabby!
polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji.
I can see what you're
Person
doing.
playing water polo
No one else is
emoji.
going to see for a few
Person
minutes, but I
playing
can see
water
what you're
polo
doing
emoji.
there.
Person playing water polo emoji.
Barrel roll, gotta do the
Person
barrel roll.
playing
Gotta do the
water
barrel roll.
polo emoji.
Person playing water polo emoji.
Person playing water polo emoji.
Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji.
Person playing water polo emoji.
If you ever wondered why, like, massive streamers, you know, guys with like thousands of viewers, why their text to speech is like 300 bits, this is why. This is why.
Person playing water polo emoji. Person playing water polo emoji.
What's
We used to have it on the
this?
stream as 10 bits. Imagine that. Imagine that.
The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By
Also, Brett, thank you for the super chat on
where it
YouTube.
isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference, or deviation. The guidance subsystem uses deviations to generate corrective commands to drive the missile from a position where it is to a position where it isn't, and arriving at a position where it wasn't, it now is.
What's this?
That was a short one comparison.
I can buy a pit stop again if you need a break.
No, 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 that's fine, thank you.
This.
Banan on ban banan ban an banan anan 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 ban 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 anan 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 ban banan ban an banan anan 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 ban anan ban anan ban anan 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 anan
I did enjoy that one, I will say. Oh,
Gentlemen, a short view back to
it was only a
past.
matter of time.
30 years ago, Nicky Lauda told us take a monkey, place him into the cockpit and he is able to drive the car. 30 years later, Sebastian told us I had to start my car like a computer, it's very complicated. And Nico Rosberg said that during the race, I don't remember what race, he pressed the wrong button on the wheel.
Hello.
Sorry, could you repeat that question?
Just go.
Mr. Miracle with the raid. That was a while ago. That was 13 minutes ago.
Yes.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once.
You
They
can't,
locked
guys.
me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy.
What's this?
Author with the 1500 bits, thank
Sorry
you, man.
for the emotional pain. Hope this helps with the pain.
Yellow now.
What's
Thank you, Author.
this?
All jokes aside, it's been entertaining at the very least.
Hippopotamonstros esquipedaliophobia.
Short and sweet, that one.
For your sanity, Only 20 times. Down pointing finger emoji. 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 Down pointing finger emoji.
Let's see how irrelevant this is science.
Down pointing
2 seconds?
Down pointing finger emoji.
What
Down
happened to
pointing
Max?
finger emoji. Down pointing finger
What happened to
emoji.
Max?
Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger emoji. Down pointing finger emoji.
What's this?
Which one are you up to now? Oh, we're getting close to the end. We're getting close to the
Let's
end.
come together. Euro Papa. Euro Papa. It's now or never. I love you all. Euro Papa. Euro Papa. Welcome in Europa. Blijf tot ik doe ga Euro Papa. Euro Papa. Welcome in Europa.
His Dutch is just as good as his German.
Euro Papa. Euro Papa. Euro Papa. 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 Euro Papa. Hey. Euro Papa. 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 Euro Papa. Hey. Euro Papa. 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 Euro Papa. Hey. Euro Papa. 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 Euro Papa. Hey.
What's this?
Now Shabby's got into
Is
his
this real
bullshit
life?
era.
Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anyway the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. Mama, just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead mama. Life had just begun but now I've gone and thrown it all away.
I was
mama.
in physical pain
Ooh,
before this.
didn't
Now I'm
mean
in
to
both
make you
emotional
cry,
and
why
physical
not?
pain.
What's this?
I know the feeling. At least we've got the entirety of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Back again this time tomorrow. Carry on as if nothing really matters. Too late. My time has come, sends shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go, gotta leave you all behind and face the truth, mama. Ooh. Anyway the wind blows. I don't wanna die, I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all.
What's this?
What is this?
I see a little
Oh, no,
silhouette over
sorry,
the
my bad, we're not done.
Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Galileo Figaro, Magnifico. But I'm just a poor boy. Nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity.
I never hear this song
this?
other than at 1:30 in the morning in a club.
Gentlemen, a short view back to the past. 30
There we
years
go.
ago, Nicky Lauda told
This
us
time was
take
actually
a monkey,
more of it
place
this
him
time.
into the cockpit and he is able to drive the car. 30 years later, Sebastian told us I had to start my car like a computer. It's very complicated. And Nico Rosberg said that during the race, I don't remember what race, he pressed the wrong button on the wheel. Question for you both. Is Formula 1 driving today too complicated with 20 and more buttons on the wheel? I hope.
With 20 and more
What's
buttons on the wheel?
this?
Since the TTS is Welsh, here we go with the
Yes!
longest Welsh
Yes!
word. Shlovia push gwingil
Nope.
gugera
Nope, nope, nope.
Cecilia gugagok. Also one on
He's a fake Welshman, apparently. Can't even pronounce Clanfair.
Am I pregnant? Am I pregnant? Is there a possibly that I'm pregnant? Could I be pregnant? Am I pregnant?
This is Esther, to be fair.
38 plus 2 weeks pregnant. Danger ops pregnant sex. Will it hurt baby? Top of his head. Can you down a 20-foot water slide? I think my dog is pregnant. How do I know if I'm pregnant? Can I be pregnant? Can you?
What's this?
Okay, Max needs a clear track. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out.
We're no strangers to love, you know the rules, and so do I have full commitments. What I'm thinking of, you wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling, got to make you understand. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make
We were
you
so-
cry,
guys,
never
we were
gonna
so
say
close to the end of the
goodbye, never
list.
gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
What's this?
Yeah.
Wait.
Say, boy, Let's not talk too much. Grab
This
on
is the
my
second
waist
last
and
one.
Put that body on me. Come on now. Follow my lead. Come on now. Follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room,
not
and
Ed
now my
Sheeran,
bed
please.
sheets smell like you every day.
Anything
Discovering
other than
something
Ed Sheeran,
brand new. I'm in
please.
love with your body. Oh I, oh I, oh I, oh I. I'm in love with your body. Oh I, oh I, oh I, oh I.
What's this?
It's the last one. It's the last one. It's the last one.
Overheard in Mr. V's Discord after TTS. They got me, Mr. V said of chats hold over him. That hecking chat boomed me. Mr. V added, they're so good, repeating it 4 times. He then said he wanted to add a button, blood type button, to the list of emoji he works out with this summer.
Okay, that's the end of the list. That's the end of the list. That's the end of the list. Save. Now, guys, it is 200 bits for text-to-speech.
What's this?
That better not go through.
Nothing really matters.
What the fuck?
Anyone can see.
No, no,
Nothing
no, no,
really
no.
matters. Nothing really matters to me.
That should not be going through. That should not be going through. I've set it. Minimum text-to-speech, 200. But no one's sending them. We're there.
What's this?
So tyres
It
are
appears
good.
this has not worked.
B button, blood type, emoji. 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 B button, blood type.
I think this is
emoji,
actually
B
longer than the A button blood type
type,
emoji.
Emoji, B button, blood type.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Fuck it! I'm gonna make a Twitch cam. We've got enough. We've got enough people on Twitch. Don't worry. I just want Max to have a good lab. I just hope this hasn't distracted him. Is the main thing. Bit more soothing with the B button. Yeah, it flows a bit nicer. It flows a bit nicer. Okay, we are at the end. I believe the minimum is now 200. I believe, if I've set it correctly. I've hit save, I've done everything. Probably you need to restart the stream. That better not be true. That better not be true, Walther.
What's this?
A mere
Johnny,
speed
I
bump
did
in the
not
way of
hit
Twitch
her.
chat.
It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. He throws a water bottle to the floor. Oh, hi Mark. Mark, holding a football.
Do we have to go 300?
Oh, hey Johnny, what's up? Johnny, I have a problem with Lisa. She says that I hit her. Mark, what? Well, did you? Johnny, no, it's not true. Don't even ask. What's new with you? Mark, well, I'm just sitting up here thinking, you know? I got a question for you.
What's this?
Guys.
Max super max super max super max super super max.
At least he gets to
super,
practice his
super
Dutch again.
Max super max ik miskin race. Hebstan main centinix z max zeden moiste momenten heis de king van Barcelona rijdt Alice ook van Spartot monza de her van rubber en smeltent asfaltic duwich als max weerin voor binot geen in healicties zijn bijzonder het is 1% world wonder jou fucking ook niet meer normal.
World Wonder Jow fucking ho. I mean, we're into Q2 at least, so it didn't slow the cars down, so that's nice. So that's all good. That's good. So that's promising at least. Q2, completely normal Q1.
What's this?
A button, blood type, emoji, jump scare.
If it didn't come up on screen and people started hearing that, I think you might have sent some people over the edge then.
this?
Oh my god. Not the bee. We've had the bee movie.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
Mr. V upset that people are sending him money.
Yellow,
There's
black, yellow,
much
black,
calmer ways to
yellow,
earn money.
Black. Ooh, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little. Barry, breakfast is ready.
I could have just...
Coming. Hang on a second. Hello? Barry? Adam? Can you believe this is happening? I can't.
What's this?
Like, I could have... What is
One
this?
pool,
I actually don't
you
know what this
ask me
is.
for a hamburger, and I give you a raccoon. 2 QLs, you ask me for a hamburger, but it turns out I don't really exist. Where I was originally standing, a picture of a hamburger rests on the ground. 3 QLs, you awaken as a hamburger. You start screaming, only to have special sauce fly from your lips. The world is in sepia.
I don't remember what I was going to say at this point. I have no idea. The bits list put me on 590 cheered. I guess give it a minute, I suppose. Yeah, I was going to say, there's much more chill ways to earn. I could have just been sat here, you know, editing and quiet, released a video, you know, probably would have done alright on YouTube.
Why are we speaking German? A mime cries softly as he cradles a young cow. Your grandfather stares at you as the cow falls apart into patties. You look down only to see me with pickles for eyes. I am singing the song that gives birth to the universe.
I can now confirm there's a couple 100-bit cheers that are not coming through, so I will just say, Tesla, thank you for the cheer, and also there was another one from Geese. Thank you, guys. Oh, my. There can't be many more of that.
You ask for a hamburger, I give you a hamburger. You raise it to your lips and take a bite. Your eye twitches involuntarily. Across the street, a father of 3 falls down the stairs. You swallow and look down at the hamburger in your hands. I give you a hamburger. You swallow and look down at the hamburger in your hands. You cannot swallow. There are children at the top of the stairs. A pickle shifts uneasily under the bun.
What's this?
I give you a hamburger. You look at my face, and I am pleading with you. The children are crying now. You raise the hamburger to your lips. Tears stream down your face as you take a bite. I give you a hamburger. You are on your knees. You plead with me to go across the street. I hear only children's laughter. I give you a hamburger. You are screaming as you fall down the stairs. I am your child. You cannot see anything. You take a bite of the hamburger.
What's this?
The concrete rushes up to meet you. You awaken with a start in your own bed. Your eye twitches involuntarily. I give you a hamburger. As you kill me, I do not make
Purple
a sound.
set to 2. Purple set to 2.
Hamburger.
What's this?
Hi, _MRVA 6 kilos, you ask me for a hamburger. My attempt to reciprocate is cut brutally short as my body experiences a sudden lack of electrons. Across a variety of hidden dimensions, you are dismayed. John Lennon hands me an apple, but it slips through my fingers. I am reborn as an ocelot. You disapprove. A crack echoes through the universe in defiance of conventional physics, as cosmological background noise shifts from randomness to a perfect flat.
What's this?
Children everywhere.
Guys, the 100 bits don't come through anymore.
In perfect pitch with the background radiation.
I'm gonna say, guys, it's been fun, but should we go back to normal cheers, please?
Allowing yourself to assume the locus of all knowledge. Entropy crumbles as you peruse the
Gonna
information
ad break in 2 minutes?
contained within
Yeah.
the universe. A small library in Phoenix ceases to exist. You stumble under the weight of everythingness.
Can I pause the queue? That might be it. I think that's it. Yeah, guys. Thank you for all the cheers. Thank you for all the cheers, because it supports the channel. I have upped it to 200, so the 100 ones aren't coming through. I see some there from Budget Guitar, Tesla. Thank you guys for the super chats. Simon over on YouTube as well. And I just realized that YouTube still does text to speech for less than $1, which is actually terrifying. And I can't change the YouTube one, I don't think. Thank you guys, but let's go back. Let's go back to just normal cheers now.
Shabby Wobby gifted a tier 1 sub to a_button_blood_type_emoji. They have given 39 gift subs in the channel.
Reminder limiter.
I think that one.
Stop on the marks.
I think that's a fitting end to this chapter, and I think with that, let's run some ads for Twitch. Let's send some of you home. Call you off. Have the ads already gone? Oh no. Let's roll some ads. I'm gonna go get a drink, and I'll be back to do the second run in Q2. Goodness gracious. Fill this up with something strong.
What's this?
Kleber Potka Kleber S Maslam. Kleber S Maslam Povida, Gabi, Muzuja Testabo. Prisms Kleber Od Povi, Cho, Muses. Text Kleber E Kleber S Maslam a Potkaji Kleber S Maslam a Say Salamem.
Hello.
Oh no, we've been missing super chats. Shit. We are back, guys. I don't know, I think some of Twitch is still on ad break. Sorry to miss the super chats. Simon, I see... I don't know what language that's in. Straight up, have no idea what you said there. Can I copy the text of that? I'm kind of curious what you said, man. Pretty sure it's not Spanish. Check. Bread goes and meets bread and butter. Bread and butter says, "Bread, can I come with you?" To which bread replies, "Yes, you can." So bread and butter go and meet bread and butter and salami. Is this some joke that I'm not Czech enough to understand? Well, thank you for the super chat, man. And Tesla, thank you for joining the Green Screen Enthusiasts over on YouTube. For those of you who don't know, all YouTube members and all Twitch subscribers get 10% off on Mr. V's Garage merchandise at MrVsGarage.com, which I'm not wearing anything from today. I'm wearing the Jason Community Honda shirt. But if you're on YouTube, community post go out at the start of the month. If you're on Twitch, get your Twitch link to Discord, and the codes will be in a special channel on the Discord. You also get some early videos, but not all videos. It depends. If I'm on both, do I get 20%? No. It's the same code. It's the same code for everyone. Just returned and I see train stream. There's no train stream. There's no train stream. Just set the record straight. There's no train stream. Okay. It looks like we should be good to get through to Q3. I'm going to go same tires. We do have like Bottas down here, but I think it should be okay. We just need to get some space. The Red Bull goes out, which means no one else is here to block us. Everyone's out the garage. That's quite nice. I believe everyone's out the garage. Let's go Verstappen first. No! No! Haas! Fuck. And Oscar. It's clear. It's clear. It's clear. Okay, Oscar's got a good position. Max may get a little screwed by that Haas.
Okay.
It's got a bit of a gap. If I use the code 11 times at once, do you get money back on your order? You give it a go. Give it a go. Got to keep ordering stuff until it works, mate. Go and give it a go. Mr. V has the wrong type of autism to do a train stream. I mean, I've never been diagnosed of anything, but I do like trains. But as I said, that's for me. If I'm driving trains, I want to drive it around and not have to listen to A button blood type 163 times on repeat. If I'm driving the train, that's my switch off time. I like trains. Trains are fun. I like as well how we can see his RPM going absolutely mental mid corner, like proper centering it. I didn't know it had this RPM thing. What are you doing with the throttle, Oscar? I guess we're watching Verstappen right now. Bizarre.
Hello.
Simon with the 5 gifted. Thank you, man. I forgot about the F1 Manager B plot of this stream. It's the little romantic subline between the side characters. Welcome in, guys, to all the new members. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. Like, all jokes aside, we had to endure 45 minutes of text-to-speech nightmares. But it all supports the channel, so thank you. Thank you. Someone put an F1 game in my TTS spam. I will turn the TTS back down, because I feel like you guys have mostly got out your system, so maybe for the race we'll turn it back down. But I'm putting a lot of faith in you guys, because I like the interaction, right?
Get out of the way. Yeah, we saw that, mate.
Please no. Okay, fine. It stays up. It stays up for now. It stays up for now. Are you creating some kind of content to pay Max's salary? The TTS goes straight onto Max's 20 mil a year. Everyone's... it seems like putting the price down is universally regarded as a bad idea. Oh no, Ethan says it's a good idea, so that's all the confirmation I needed. Max has gone yellow middle sector, which I don't really like. Oscar's also gone yellow first sector. Max has gone green first sector at the very least. We just get a good run up through Top Golf. Should be right. It's coming up on a slow something, like on Top Golf corner. Horrible time for traffic. They're coming to the pits at least. Max P15! It's that fucking Haas, man. At least Oscar's safe already. Oscar is safe already. P15. He can't qualify. He just can't qualify.
What's this?
What is
How
this?
much more night does we need to give for a 1 hour train stream?
There's no train streams. There's no train streams. How about this? I'll make you a deal. If we do like a marathon charity stream, let's say I do a stream and it's 100%ing a game in one sitting. If we do a charity stream and we'll put like a charity goals on stream, one of the goals will be to swap and do 1 hour of train stream. How does that sound? How does that sound as a promise? I'll get like Train Simulator 2025 or whatever's best. How does that sound? Because I know you guys yearn for the trains. P16, man. Also, if you're wondering, this is a finger of Lafrague, because I think I deserved it after that. Alright, Q3, Oscar's in. The enthusiasts yearn for the train stream. I'll do a marathon stream for 100k. I think that'll be a nice way to celebrate. You know, we'll do something driving related. I think Simpsons Hit and Run would be fun, but I need to get like an emulator working, I guess. I don't have a PS2. I have it on PS2. I rescued it from my mum's house because we're moving out her house. So I do now have a PS2 copy of Simpsons Hit and Run. Apparently, it's worth like 25 quid. Certified classic. I'm not surprised, to be fair. I guess it's rare, and like that is still one of the best games of all time. You can get Hit and Run on PC. You can? Wait. You can?
Two, one, should be great.
Where? Also, I just found a Reddit article. This is why Reddit is garbage, guys. The Simpsons Hit and Run, it's just not worth it. My expectations were low into this one. I got this game as a gift in 2003, but never played it much at the time. Even with low expectations, I'm really caught off guard by how unpleasant it was to play. This, mind you, is widely regarded as one of the greatest video games of all time. The comedy is about as close to 0 to 10 as it gets. The last mission I was playing before I retired the game has Cletus saying, "There's another dumpster nearby. I can feel it in my stank bone." The Simpsons Hit and Run. 3 out of 10 at best. Wouldn't recommend. And this is why you never ever go on Reddit. I am, mind you, verified on r/FormulaDank. And I still recommend, look, I still recommend you never ever go on Reddit. What a terrible place. Not recommended. Alright, let's get a banker in. You can get it on Windows? I'll take a look, but does it run on like Windows, what, 10? I'll take a look, but there's other things out there. I can play something more modern, honestly. I was about to say, like, bus simulator campaign for like a 24-hour stream. We'll see. I'll do some research. We'll see. We might put a vote out, that kind of thing. If you want to sell the 7 Seas, you can definitely get it on PC. No, I like to do things properly around here. We never got a Spinala TTS. You could have made it happen. Bus simulator multiplayer with viewers? No. Because if I'm trying to complete a campaign, I will literally never finish a single mission if you guys are in there. Oh, hello. Ooh, P3. P3, it's not bad. Fast and Science.
That's a good lap.
That is a good lab. That's a good lap indeed. I'm getting quite excited what Oscar might be able to do in this race. We typically have, particularly compared to the Ferraris, pretty good race pace if we can stay on the back of them. This could be very promising for young Mr. Oscar. Let's get him back in, change his tyres, and do another lap. Brand new sauce? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Mrs. V checking out how the sanity is going. I think it's gone to acceptable levels at this point. That livery isn't the best. You have some words about the custom Mr. V's garage livery. Whoa, 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 whoa. Someone in here saying they don't like Greg's. You insulting Greg's in the Twitch chat? That's a bold position to take, mate. Okay, Ocon goes out. He's actually faster than the two Arbies. That kick is going somewhere, honestly. It's that Audi money. Claire goes out. Snowda goes out. Bottas goes now. We do have the two Arbies up there who can get in the way, which I'm thinking could be quite annoying. Have they gone already? Ricardo has. Oh my god, I swear to god if Gasly comes out. He's behind us, he's behind us. Oh, we've got space. We have got space. It's all good. It's all good. You don't like Greg's? How dare you? Brackets. Still haven't tried it. It was quite funny today. Mrs. V and I went shopping, so we went to the massive Asda in the marina at Brighton. Track position's not bad. Shut up. And like just as we got there, a massive bus load of German school kids turned up. Imagine going on a school trip to the UK and they take you to an Asda. It's like the first thing you see when you get off the ferry. The marina is not nice. No, you are correct. The Spoons is good. It's a good Spoons, but other than that, no. And it's got VR room, which is a very good sim racing place, but other than that, the marina is pretty horrible. So yeah, imagine being a kid and you go to the UK potentially for the first time, and that's what you get to see. And I was just thinking, like, they should have taken them to Greg's. Get your coach, rock up outside Greg's, sausage roll per child. I'm sure they got the budget for it. Show them what British culture is truly about. Asda. Asda's basically Walmart. What is Asda? Asda is a low cost supermarket in the UK and it's owned by Walmart.
Tyres are good.
To be fair, my friends from Denmark came to visit. They requested to go to Tesco. What the fuck? Honestly, Brighton Greg's was the best Greg's ever had. Which one? Which one? You gotta be specific. There's multiple. They are not all the same. No wonder Europe thinks UK is arse if all they see is Asda. To be fair, that Asda is better than the average Asda. There are certainly worse Asdas. Asda Watford, because I used to live near there. Jesus Christ. Like, if you wanted to know what, like, purgatory, you know, if you wanted to know what Dante was talking about when he wrote about the, like, 9 layers of hell, go to the Asda in Watford. It's the place, if you ever saw the videos when they did the Prime UK launch and KSI and Logan Paul were, like, on top of an open bus outside of an Asda, that Asda, the Watford one, because that's where KSI grew up as well, like, down the road from my school. That, honestly, I would rather go shopping in, like, a nuclear fucking bunker. It would have the same number of windows, i.e. 0. It's a horrible place. So the one in Brighton Marina is okay, relatively. Also, it's looking like we might get top 5 here. It's not even the best Asda in Brighton. Hollingbury is... I'm not going to drive up to I live near the marina. I'm not going to go to I don't even like Asda. I just go to it because it's convenient. Okay, we are doing P6 apparently. We're still only 0.4 off pole, but naughty little lap from Sonoda there. We split the McLarens. Wait, Mr. V, you live in Brighton? Yes. That is Mr. V law. It's not a secret. But yeah, I do live in Brighton. As does every YouTuber ever. It's either London or Brighton. There's only two options if you're a content creator in the UK. Why is Max so arse? Yeah, I've been asking myself the same question. P7? We'll get the McLarens in the race. It's fine. I love Asda. Asda, my beloved. That is... That statement doesn't hit the way you think it hits. I just come from a posh background, alright? I can't bring myself to like Asda. Now... Come on. It's my weekly fire alarm. Lovely stuff. Let's see if we get another one.
And the drivers now ready themselves for 50 laps under the lights.
Where in Brighton? I'm not telling you that. Well, I live in Kent Town, but that's all you need to know. It's a big place. Stop.
And yet challenging place to try and overtake.
What's worse, TTS or alarms? At least the alarm is over much faster. Unironically, maybe in Brighton in a few weeks. If you come to Brighton, Lucy, I will buy you an Americano without milk. If you ask for a milk one, you're getting unmodded.
What's this?
Oh, we're about to find out what's worse, alarm or TTS. I mean, I agree, quite frankly. It's wanted to put us on a 2-stop, soft, hard, medium. But it's putting that on both cars, so I'm assuming it's a decent strategy. But we blast it on the hards? Are we sure? It seems like there's a relatively high chance for safety car here, because it's all walls. We've had Russell bin it in practice. Where will Mr. V move to, though? Still down here, still in Brighton. Just a new place with a landlord who isn't an illegal scumbag. Country outlines his tracks. I had a chat with Tomo because he's already... I don't know if you guys know, but Tomo has already made that video a couple of years ago. But I asked him if he was cool with it, and he said go for it. He said he wants credit, and I said, like, I'll think about it. Shouting out a smaller channel in my video. But yeah, so that may be coming... It'll be a few weeks, I think. Is the Americano offer open to everyone, regardless of... If you guys keep finding me in the streets and I have to keep buying Americanos... You know what? Sure. If you find me in the street, I will buy you an Americano. But you are limited to McDonald's or Greg's. No fancy cafe bullshit. Like £1.50 maximum. Can I have decaf? Yeah, of course. You can have decaf. You just can't have milk. If we find you in your home... Well, I could put the kettle on. After I get through the terror. I'll fetch my own milk. Fucking hell. If I go to Brighton, can I get a Mr. V Greg's tour? I've only actually been to, I want to say 2 of them. I know there's more. I've been to London Road and I've been to the town centre one, but... I need to go to others. No. I've been to 3 because there's one if you then go past the clock tower. I don't know what you would call it, but like it's up by like Primark. That one, I've been to that one as well. And I have to say at Christmas, because I am a fan of a festive bake. A Greg's festive bake is a wonderful invention, which I love dearly. And the one from the, whatever it's called, the Greggs by Primark, hit so good. That it hit different. I don't know what they were doing up there. Western Road? I think there's one in the lanes. There's Greggs in the lanes. So there's a Greggs on like North Road. Let me find the names for you. I'll find the names for you just to spell it all out. And for those of you planning a holiday, they don't actually specify the location. But yeah, Greggs Western Road. We've got Greggs North Street, which is basically like the main high street here. Oh, that's the station one. I've actually never got anything from the station one. We've got North Road, which I've been to a couple times. No, I like to walk up there, go to the Audi or something, go to CX, that kind of thing. And there's one all the way over, the other side of Hove. I'm not fucking trying that one. Alright, let's do this thing. I'm thinking the strategy could be decent. I get the feeling all the AIs can do the same thing. I don't mind pushing on these hards. I feel like we might want to split the strategies just in case. Maybe we don't. Is Twitch chat the annoying younger brother of YouTube chat? That is fitting, yes. I think that's about right. What's your favourite pier ride? I've not been on any of them. And I have no intention to. They look shit. How do you feel about this being the last F1 Manager game? It's kind of a shame in a way. Obviously, these games have decent longevity. Like, you can just keep playing. And now they've put the custom... you can do like custom rosters and custom calendar. Is a nice quality of life change. I am interested, and it's not just because I'm sponsored. I am interested to see what the manager career mode is like in the new F1 game. I think it's trying to be more similar to this. Obviously, both of them associated with F1, so I guess they've maybe intentionally done that with turning this game off. Annoying that I don't think you can make a custom character anymore. But we can actually hire Max and then drive as Max to make him better. Teach this little Dutch idiot how to turn the steering wheel. All right, let's just go for this. Let's just go for this strategy. It'll be fine. That'll be alright. Like, the AI is never wrong. Let's do a race.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. The Sauber driver knows this could be a good chance to really prove themselves.
Verstappen needs a different strat. Too late.
The atmosphere is electric here. For the
Well, they are on different strats. We've got the front two starting on mediums. McLaren's on hards, at least Sonoda there.
Here we go.
Could be good for us to get up some positions at the start. We're on hards, as is Bottas. Both McLaren's on hards by the look of it. Both McLaren's on hards. But then the front three on mediums. Could be good. We're typically very good early stint. Cameraman been on the bevs earlier on the evening. It's looking alright. I feel like we've got Ricardo on a medium there, but most people on softs. Verstappen the last soft run apart from Sargent, but I'm not too worried about that. We just need maybe a dive bomb down the end of the main straight. Offset by 1 lap? They are offset by 1 lap. So Oscar's coming in 16, Max is coming in 15, and then it's... Well, they're both 31 for the next stop, but we'll see how that pans out. We can always change that one. That's not too hard. Okay, still P6. Still P6. Bottas not making too many inroads on us, which is good. No one doing anything at the front of this race. Very processional here in Vegas. Surprisingly close together, though. Where do you have DRS? DRS down into, well, they call it turn 5, but turn 3. Did you know, guys? Did you know in Vegas, the opening 2 corners, so they call this corner 1, but then this is corner 2. What? Then this is 3, and then this is corner 4.
Bottas close behind.
Honestly, they need to fire whoever puts the numbers on these maps. I swear to God. Okay, we're getting pretty caught up in DRS trains here. We might turn the fuel down.
Okay, good lifted coast now. Yeah.
Because we're just going to be fully in that DRS train, aren't we? I'm 14 and a girl asked to touch my abs at school today. I ran away or lost or gained. Not going to answer that question. It's just an absolute minefield for me to get involved in that, so just not going to answer that question. Piastri, you have to make the overtake. Okay, we're through on Vesti, sort of. We're sort of through on Vesti. Tsunoda is doing what Tsunoda does, and he's been pretty good in the race recently. Apart from when he smashes into his teammate. Vesti gets up the inside. Just get him through Top Golf, man. Just get him through Top Golf. Come on. Alongside once more. Through Top Golf. Can we go on the inside of this Ferrari as well? No, we cannot. We lose to Vesti again. McLaren has decent straight line speed here, but he can't hang around the outside of 1. We take P5. We take P5. Hamilton goes right to the outside to get behind Tsunoda. Lots of movement under braking there. Not too keen on that one. Push to the outside.
Cool the tyres sector 1.
Aero neutral to keep it in there. Also, Max not able to make anything happen against Gasly. Honestly, kind of annoying that it is Gasly there because the RBs have decent pace. If we were on the back of Magnussen, I feel like we would have been through already. Not looking great for Max. Remember ERS? Yeah, we got it. I love that you use the proper corner names. I see what you mean. I have to say, it was a while ago I made that video. I don't remember all of them off by heart now. But I mean, I think the Vegas track could do with some names. It feels like the kind of place that would have them. Like, that's the kind of vibe they'd be into. I still offer them for free to the Formula 1 community to start using. I just want Crofty to say Top Golf Corner once.
Yeah, that's a nice thing we could do.
And then I'll be able to die happy. Love the streams. What's your favourite sport after any motorsports? I would still have to go with American football, I think. It's just fun to watch. It's just fun to watch. Okay, tyres getting hot. Let's come off those. Keep them in an okay place. It's just carnage. Like, what is going on at the front of this race? Tsunoda now leading, Sainz alongside. Back into P6. That's just... We're looking at what? Lap 15, 16 pit, that kind of thing. It might pit Max earlier. Go into those hards for longer. It's just a DRS train for the entire grid. Look at that! That is not good. I feel like a bit of DRS down here through Top Golf would have been nice, or at least like before Top Golf. What? Is this just the Japanese Grand Prix 2025? What is going on here? We got the train stream. Prayers are often answered in mysterious ways. But I suppose if you ask nicely, you will receive. The problem is everyone's on the same strategy. Well, we've got the medium runners who aren't. So we kind of need to get ahead of them. That would be nice. They are just like bottleneck in the front, but obviously they got the best cars. Let's see how this pans out. At least we're not on worse tyre life than the McLarens. That would be bad. Max is, though. So that's cool. Bottas gets ahead. We still have DRS. Keeps us in there. Keeps us in there. Got feisty Ricardo and Ocon behind. They're right in the back of Sainz. Sorry, Bottas. I support the Buffalo Bills in American football, but also as an honorary Englishman. Are you calling me an honorary Englishman? I would like to say at least honorary. What do you think of rugby? Rugby's good fun, but I've never been that into it, to be fair. I played a little bit at school, but I'm not like... I don't know, I just never really vibed with it, and obviously it has like, let's say a strong culture if you play the sport. Which is off-putting for some people. Let's just put it that way. Okay, Piastri has fallen off the back of this, but maybe should get our tyres in a good place. Fall back a bit. Can't hurt. We are gaining fuel back, so I think we can start to push a little bit more in this first stint. Might help us out. I really hope this race isn't shit. Vesti has fallen way off the back of the front pack, but if we can at least get him, I'm not feeling too bad about our second and third stints. Again, if we can just push on tyres, that early tyre life, we have very good pace. We are not good at saving tyres. That is our problem. It's going long. I like strong culture, may I steal that? It's an accurate way to describe it, and you'll know what that means if you've been involved in any way. Use the DRS train to save the tyres more. I would love to. We need to get onto the back of it first. We need to get Vesti out of the way. It feels like now that we're down on lower tyre life, this might just be our pace. Obviously, Sonoda's up in there being dragged along, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get onto the back of this train. We shall see. We shall see. At least Vesti's here to drag us along. Yeah, we're still aiming, what, like lap... maybe even 14 for max, I think. Let's get closer to that. Kimi Antonelli doing his A-level equivalent while doing F1. I saw that. But I wonder if it's because... This is the thing as well in like in film, when you get like child actors and they're like mandated to have a tutor on set. But you know, lots of the time, let's say the tutor might do some of the work for you kind of thing if you've got money. I wonder if it's a similar sort of thing or if he's being forced to like, if he's actually doing it properly. Because obviously doing like A-levels is hard work, but at the same time, Formula 1 is hard work, so... I mean, fair play. If you can balance it, I don't think I'll be able to. Thoughts on Universal confirmed to be coming to the UK? I thought it was already confirmed. I saw some news about that a while ago, because obviously it's right near Bedford. Yeah, I thought that was already confirmed, but I think it'd be alright. Like, we went to Thorpe Park a couple weeks ago. It's fine.
Still something to get.
But I think the UK could do with like a big American style theme park. Like, give us a Disney World, give us an enormous one. I guess there's no space for it. Basically, like, where would you put that? Alton Towers is the closest thing, but that's obviously just one park, nowhere near as like fanciful as a Disney. Yeah, I think it's cool. I like a theme park. I'd like to do a big Disney holiday. You know, 2 weeks, Disney, Universal, all the different stuff. See all the new stuff, Star Wars bit, see the Harry Potter bit, Universal, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I like a theme park.
Ricardo has DRS behind.
I still can't believe Max is still in P16. And actually fallen off the back of Gasly at that. Honestly. MK has destroyed the soul of that land. You speak like a wizard who has watched a corruption take over his kingdom. MK has destroyed the soul of the land. Now only wraiths and the most foul demons of hell patrol this place. Was Max on aggressive overtakes? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, he was. I will drop him for an Antonelli Behrman if I can. We'll do the last 2 races, then we'll do some driver market shenanigans, let's say. Pit both cars 5,000 now. Yeah, I don't want that happening every race. Like, as funny as it is, we want to get some actual results, like actual good finishes out of this thing. Like, it's not entirely fun if we just finish P19 every race. So the price has gone up to make it a bit more exceptional, let's say. We'll pit Max next lap. Onto them hards. Go for it, lad. We'll push a little bit. Nice. We are way off the front pack now. 10 seconds off the back of Bottas. Pretty solid P6 though. We shall see. We shall see where our strategy leads us. I get the feeling we're just going to be on the same strategy as the front runners and just slower on every stint, but you never know. I still remain hopeful for a safety car here. Like, Russell binned it in practice. I think we're going to get the same sort of thing. Probably did 5,000 bits, but on meme TTS. I can let you know after the stream. It will tell me once it finishes. It was a few. There was a few TTSs. I think it must be less than the 2 pit stops yesterday, though. You have to wonder which one is more disruptive to the stream. Why is the hard stint shorter than the medium one? Because hards are slower, so you want to be on the faster tyre for longer. Okay, Piastri pits now. Verstappen also pitting. Gonna call Oscar for next lap. Let's see. 2.4 is okay. We did a 2.3 yesterday. We are getting ever so slightly faster. Doesn't help Max V's in P22, but it's all good practice. I spent 1,500 bits. Which one is your... Were you the one putting the fucking hamburger shit, Clara? What is that from? You can go faster for longer on hards? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. The life could be similar, but the pace might be higher. It really depends on the characteristics of the track. I did 2K today. I mean, once again, it supports me, so thank you. Like, it helps me do this as a job, so thank you. That is wild. It was the Quill theory, yes. I sent it in Discord. Alright, I'll take a look later. Let's get to Piastri stop.
Ricardo stopped.
I thought he was stopping now. I thought you were stopping now, Oscar. Pitting this lap. Okay. Absolutely send it, mate. Max is making places up into P19. Love to see it. Love to see it. Yellow flag. Did Oladetti hit us? Did he hit you, Max? Did he hit you?
Yellow flag here. Now with the Haas.
No, he did it on his own. He was fine. No, he did. No, he just hit the wall. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Crisis averted. Max is cool. Definitely didn't run anyone wide. It's all good. Nothing to see here. All right. Let's get a 2.2. A 2.2 stop. That's what I'm asking for. 2.3? 2.31? It's close.
Get these tyres in. Settle into a rhythm. Tight on it, Ricardo.
Quill was an old search engine that was utter shit. Okay, fair enough.
This is P10.
So it's kind of like
Ahead of you.
kind of like when you Google Translate something like 20 times, yeah.
Fernando 2.4 behind.
I can picture it. I can picture it. Okay, we come up P10. Got a couple of people ahead not pitted. Magnussen, Russell, and Leclerc and Hamilton. What is this? Oh! Black Owl with the Prime. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the stream. You missed some fun earlier. A solid hour of text-to-speech earlier. You may have covered to a slightly more normal time, so welcome. Alright. Let's start getting through this race. They're going pretty fast on these hards. I'm happy with the fuel. We can start to burn more fuel later. That's alright. Or maybe do I get back down to -1 now? Let's get back down to -1 now, and then we're going fast on these hards. Let's start to push a bit of fuel. We seem to be able to save it relatively easily. Make sure we're ahead of
What's this?
the front runners coming through. Kevin with a super chat. No message. You see that I'm just not missing something. Oh no. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kevin. I'm going to burn fuel down to 0.1, and we'll start to go from there. We should be catching Ricardo ahead. Ricardo has pitted. We are catching him, I think, even though he's on softs, so I don't mind that. Kevin says dual barrel roll, but in a separate message. You know, because it's for the super chat, I will do it. Why did it send separate? Don't know, mate. But I'll honor it. I'll honor it. We're getting very abstract with these barrel rolls now. No, the strategy's good. Strategy's not screwed. It's fine. Look, we're going to get excellent track position on these hards. And as soon as I call the next stop, someone's going to bin it into the wall. We're going to be in P1. It's going to be Excelente. I get the feeling Hamilton, Leclerc going to crash into each other. Nope, Leclerc goes in the pits. Tsunoda and Bottas going to crash into each other. Massive safety car. We'll be right on the leaders. Fresh tyres. Get into the lead. Abu Dhabi 21. Bish, bash, bosh. Profit. It's going to be lovely. Got that 1 kg advantage right on the back of Ricardo. And he is on softs. Vesti on mediums. And we're faster on the hards, but we're obviously pushing. Now we can start to sink into these tyres. Now they're in a bit of a DRS zone. Go ahead of Vesti with Piastri. Love to see. And ahead of Ricardo as well. Not quite. We'll get there. We'll get there. Verstappen is also back up to P14. He has recovered and is now actually making some overtakes. I think maybe we just have to be on push. Like, we're not good at going longer on these tyres. How has Max used so much tyre already? He just pitted earlier. He just pitted like 2 laps earlier. Yeah. They're going on the same pace. Like, that's just a 2-lap difference, basically. Would it be acceptable if I simply requested a barrel roll via the chat? No, I'm not giving them out for free. I had to do like 30 in a row last week. I'm not doing them for nothing. I'm sure I altered my brain chemistry by doing that. I'm sure I've got like some kind of lasting damage. So there has to be some kind of there has to be some trade-off here.
Do a barrel roll.
For fuck's sake. But that counts, I suppose. Where are you getting 9,000 channel points from? I don't understand where you get them from. Like, honestly, you get that little chest thing pops up and it gives you what, like 40? Where are you getting the channel points from? I tried to super chat. Why did it have to break and not do the TTS? No super chats came through, so I guess YouTube just said no. YouTube is, you know, they put you on timeout. It's tap water only for you now. Maybe that's for the best. Okay, 8 seconds off the leaders. We are actually catching. Hard tires are my new best friend. I am actually quite liking these hard tires. I might go a couple laps longer. And it means we can push those mediums more as well.
We're ready in pit lane.
No, we're not ready in pit lane. You shut up. We're staying out. Yeah, we got really good pace on these hards. I'm honestly tempted to do another hard stint and just push them again. It's going well. I mean, we're still fighting Vesti, I suppose, but he is on mediums, so... Hard seems good. They do seem good. Do we have more hards? That's the question. No. Mediums it is, I suppose. Alright. Well, still, I'm going to do a couple laps longer because it means we can push the mediums more, which I would like to do. So, it's looking like 31 and 31. So, we'll do them more like, you know, 32 and 33, 33, 34, that kind of thing. Piastri can definitely go later. He's taking them off with like 50% life left. So yeah. Max also almost back up into the points. He just needs to get P10 for that 1 mil bonus. I would quite like a 1 mil bonus. And he's only like what? Half a straight behind. He's not even that far behind Piastri. I feel like the whole field... Yellow. Safety car. Ahead!
Possible debris.
Ahead? Oh, just physically on the track. Oh, call a safety. There's so much. You see all that carbon? You definitely need to get some marshals out with some brooms. Definitely feels like a safety car incident. No. Can't have shit in Vegas. I was going to say, oh yeah, it's trying to take Oscar off these tyres with like 60% life left in them. So we'll keep him out longer. Max is going to pit on 32, I think, and then maybe Oscar on like 34. And then, yeah, we can push harder on those mediums, which would be nice. Particularly if Vesti is going onto hards, or if some of these people are going onto hards, that could work well for us. Keep Verstappen out for ages in case of safety car. We can keep Piastri out for ages in case of safety car. We can take his push down a bit.
The tires down. Copy.
I'll leave Piastri out longer. How about that one? But Verstappen will go on the like set strategy pretty much. I'll put him on 32, like I said. Snowder pits ahead, which means we're going to go ahead of him, I believe.
Yep.
Oh, it's going to be close when he comes out. Could probably make a one-stop happen with Piastri. There's no way that's faster.
6. Car ahead, Sonoda.
Where is Sonoda?
Ahead is
He's ahead of us. He's ahead of us. Only by a second and a half. Ooh. See if we can get up to the back.
car in front, Sonoda.
What atrocities have we caused today? You clearly weren't here for the second hour of the stream.
Come on.
You would not be asking that question if you had seen it. You're gonna have to watch the VOD on this one. There's no way to do it justice with words. Also, hype for next BBB. Hell yeah! So BBB, we've also got Easter coming up. So it's not this weekend. Then we have Easter. So it's in 2.5 weeks' time. But we also had a bit of a break. I was, doing some stuff. Been busy. Next BBB is gonna be good. I get the feeling we're gonna have a full grid once more. I think I might do like a little bit of an exhibition race. Like I might jump in for something. That kind of thing.
It's got DRS, point 8.
It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. Get signed up in the Discord if you're not already. If you'd like to join. You need to have Wreckfest on Steam, Good Old Games, or Epic Games to be able to join the server. Any guests planned? No, I need to ask someone to join me on comms. I keep forgetting to ask people. I mentioned it to a couple other creators, and they said, like, in theory, they were like, yeah, I could join for one in the future. So I'll send some people the dates, see if we get someone as a guest commentator. It's definitely better with 2 commentators, I think.
Head down, crack on.
We are not on the back of Sonoda, sadly. I guess coming off the tyre pace will do that.
Yep.
Demolition Derby opener round? We could do something like that. I'm tempted to do some kind of exhibition, like a Mr. V versus everyone kind of exhibition. It'd be like just for fun. But maybe, yeah, like a good opener while people are joining the stream, that kind of thing. Yeah, the next one is on the 27th of April, I think is the date. Which is like 2 weeks on Sunday. Okay, let's pit Max. We'll go next lap. And we'll do a couple more for Oscar. Just in case we get those safety cars.
Okay.
So that's your birthday for BBB. Well, happy birthday to you. Hopefully, you will get to see me have my skeleton rearranged in a small junk vehicle. Hopefully, that will be ample present for you. Please don't destroy your ERS. Please don't destroy your ERS. Also, Max, you can push if you're coming in. Vesti making a move. Don't really like that. He gets through for now. I think we'll put him on 35. So when he gets onto 34, I'll call it. Verstappen up into P10 as people start to pit around him. Just need Vesti to spin out. Or all 6 cars ahead of us to spin out. It's going to be good. We're getting back. I would say the game doesn't capture it, but we've had, what, 2 Las Vegas Grand Prix in real life? I honestly think Vegas is a really good addition to Formula 1. Like, we've had 2 pretty solid races here. I like the vibe of it. I like the scenery of it. It is quite a unique track in lots of ways. I'm curious what you guys think, because people were like ready to be very unhappy about Vegas, but I think it has been like surprisingly good, if you would agree with me. 2.6 for that pit stop. Guys. I quite like Vegas. Yeah. I've been happy so far. The track looks like my cat shitting in the bed. I hate it. I mean, no one said that's not a good outline for a track, though. I think Vegas and Miami should alternate. No, I'll just take Vegas every year. Thank you very much. Vegas is my favorite track. Fair play. That's, again, them some strong words. I don't like how early in the morning it is. Yeah, that's fair enough. Race 9 out of 10. Everything else, 2 out of 10. Yeah, their ability to weld manhole covers, not a 10 out of 10. Just wish it wasn't disruptive to locals. That's fair. That is fair. But then again, like, depending on where you live, there's going to be those, like, if you live near Wembley Stadium, you get tons of disruptions all the time, that kind of thing. So it kind of just depends where you are. 30-second to ad break? All right. We can take an ad break while Oscar pits. That seems reasonable. I really hope you start making some overtakes for Verstappen. I feel like these guys are going to pit again. Yeah, it looks like it. Should be fine. But also, yeah, who lives on the Las Vegas Strip? Like, surely no one lives on that road. Surely. I used to live in Wimbledon. Summers were interesting. You're fucking hell. I guess down by Wimbledon, do you get disrupted by like the boat race as well? Or is that a bit further along? If you're in Vegas, I imagine noise isn't an issue. Yeah, it's not exactly peaceful for the rest of the year, is it? Are you pitting? Are you pitting, Piastri? Boat race doesn't get to Wimbledon. All right. No one lives on the strip, but people use it to commute. Why would you commute down that road? That is an insane thing to do. You are aware of that. Have you heard of trains and buses? Drive down the Las Vegas Strip to get to work is actually insanity.
What's the pit exit line?
I guess, you know, you don't have light rail in America. You got a monorail. Commute on the monorail.
So you can have Gasly behind.
It goes over the track even.
15 laps to go. Just try and warm your front left.
I live at the Strip. I am Mr. Caesar's Palace. I mean, it's as normal a name as Mr. V's Garage. Also, the number of people who call me Mr. V's Garage, as if Garage is like my surname. Did I tell you that the first time anyone ever saw me in public, in Brighton, mind you, and they said to me, "Are you Mr. V's Garage?" And I was like, "No, I'm Mr. V." I'm not the garage. I am merely the man within the garage. Oh yeah, ads. I think they might have just happened. Yeah, they have. Well, they're happening now. But yes, you guys may have noticed I, flesh and blood human man, am not a garage, a brick structure. So please stop calling me that. Mr. V ain't your name. It is my name. It is one of my names. Verstappen gets Ricciardo and Alonso going well. Andy's back on the back of Hulkenberg. Can get a few places quite quickly. Actually, not too far off P10, honestly. You have to get up to in front of Ocon, and then it's just a couple seconds to Gasly. This could go well. We'll leave him on a push for now. Deploys DRS, ERS as well. Harris. Harrison with the cheer says, "Nice try, garage." I'll turn it back down to 100 bits next stream, and I'm going to trust you guys to be sensible that time.
Car behind Gasly.
Where does the name Mr. V's Garage stem from?
Do the best you can.
Well, I'm Mr. V, and it's a channel to talk about cars. And where'd you put cars? In a garage. It's not my first channel on YouTube. The original one is called The Original Mr. V, funnily enough. So yeah, this is my cars channel. And so, all things cars go in the garage. Mr. V's Garage. I think it's a pretty fitting name, if you ask me. What's a better living arrangement, V Garage or Jimmy Shed? I've seen pictures of that shed. That shed is tiny. Absolutely tiny. Fair play. He was in there for a couple of years, right? Mad. Absolutely mad. Okay, I feel like we've got to charge up the CRS.
Do everything you can, doing a good job.
Where's Verstappen?
We can just
On the back of Sargent, a couple more overtakes.
Yep.
Get up to Gasly ahead. Gasly right on the back of Ocon as well. That means points. That means points.
We need to keep going.
Jamble Shed barely fitted a bed in there. I did see Jimmy Broadbent at his at the Abruzzi opening, but I didn't say hi because he clearly doesn't know who I am, and he was getting absolutely mobbed by teenagers for the entire time, so I thought I'd leave him to it. I didn't want to get involved in that shit. Did any of you go to that? It was quite cool. Like, it's a very good showroom, the Abruzzi place. Like, it seems like it's a nicely run company. But they're also doing loads of stuff, like, they got loads of simulators out, and they're like, "Oh, do you want to go on the simulators? Do you want to try?" I was like, I do enough car stuff. I'm all good. And then this woman comes around, she's like, "Oh, do you want to take a raffle ticket and get a chance to race with Jimmy, race with a YouTuber?" And I was just like, I was like, "I'm fine, thank you." Where's Max? Bit of a gap. Let's get some ERS back on his car. Should be alright. Piastri now clear. Hopefully we can get up to Vesti ahead. I would quite like a P7. And actually if we can get Stroll as well, that would be nice. Would be nice. Max going through here. Charge up your ERS a bit, mate. Come on. Sort that out. Love to meet Jimmer. Dude saved my life. He's a great guy. He seems very chill, and he was like, at this event, he was just very supportive. Obviously, there were lots of like very excited fans. And he was like really taking the time to speak to like everyone. And there were quite a few people there. It must have been exhausting. So like, he just seems like he genuinely just like has a lot of love for the fans. Like there are some creators who are just arseholes, like off screen. I mean, some of them are arseholes on screen, but some of them are also kind of like, they don't have much time for people off camera. He just seemed genuinely like, you know, he was going around to every single person in this room and trying to chat with them, and like whenever there was a kid being shy, he was like trying real hard to like, you know, not be too intimidating and stuff. Please don't tell YouTubers they saved your life. That's a bit intense. It is intense. And you guys have said this to me on stream before. You have to appreciate that is a lot. Like, I'm very glad that it's a thing of support, but like, yeah, we do read these messages and you get hit with like a lot of very emotionally charged stuff all the time. I'm not saying you shouldn't share these things, but I think maybe just understand that's not like an easy message to read. Like, it does hit hard. I'm not like a fake person. Race with a YouTuber, been there, done that. I so wish if I had a proper direct drive wheel with some nice pedals that don't move, like my old bullshit bendy seat that I used to have. If I had a nice setup, I swear to God, I would have been like on the podium in that slot race. Not even bullshitting. Like, I'm just actually a very good driver. I'm so annoyed that I'm not doing the Buckmore 24-hour kart race this year. I'm trying to put a team together, but it's actually quite hard to get like 5 people who want to go, like, give up an entire weekend and pay £400. I'm so sad I'm not taking part because I actually am good, and everyone on YouTube thinks I'm absolute garbage at everything. I just want an opportunity to prove that I can drive good. Get on Tomo's team. He's not driving either. I was chatting to him about it. Well, I asked him about it. But I don't think you can just turn up if you're not associated with a team. So I don't know if like Aldas and those people are still on the team. I've never talked to Aldas, but I would quite like to just like come along and say hi. And I'm more than happy. Any people watching in the Buckmore 24 hours, more than happy if you need a final person, if you've had someone pull out. I am rapid. And I just love karting. Get Jimmy to put you in his BMW on the Nordschleife. I'm not quite at that level. I don't think I should be given that much responsibility.
Do a barrel roll.
For fuck's sake. I'm good in a car, but don't give me a professional race seat. Not just yet anyway. I mean, some more time to prove myself. Mr. V's excuse to buy a 10k rig. It's my job. I have to. It's work equipment. I have to. Anyway, Verstappen up to P11 right in the back of Zhou. It's going well. He's getting his tyres a bit hot, but we can probably come off those in a sec, actually. I think Piastri can probably just go on that until the end, which is nice. And I've been logged out. I've been logged out of chat. Restream. Why? Wait. I don't know what my login is. 1 second. I don't know if it's going to update on stream, but I've been fully logged out. Huh? Why would you do that? There we go. Would I beat Lewis Hamilton in equal machinery? I've heard he's alright. Is that working now? Is chat working now?
That was good racing.
That's the play. It's for work. It is! I need to do driving games and stuff. Verstappen P8 as well. What the hell? I mean, I'll take it. P7, P8. It's not bad. Not bad. Piastri can absolutely get this P6.
Tyres are hot.
If we just get up to 0 fuel, we can start pushing it a little bit again. Yeah, Max, the P16 to P8 recovery. That's honestly driver of the day type maneuvers there. Oh, come on. Get Vesti. Also, Ocon putting up a fight for P9. I think it's alright. think it's right. We get P8 again. 7 laps to go. Don't push too much. I suppose when we're ahead of Vesti, at least, we should not push. Probably the same for Ocon. More sauce! Someone played that anonymously as well. I should probably take the more sauce one off, but it is just a very funny soundbite. That Verstappen guy is quite good. If he was good, he would be able to qualify. So let's not be too hasty to, you know, start handing out awards. Please don't hit Magnussen. Please don't do that. Also, is anyone like properly goal hanging for a safety car? No, they're all on their final stint. All right, that's fine. I still don't understand why he's so washing your car. I think it's just mentality. I think it's just because he's unhappy. It clearly plays a huge role. I think as well, something about Oscar's stats mean he's just actually very quick in the race. Like, Verstappen has race pace, clearly, to get from P18 to P6. But yeah, he just doesn't have that qualifying consistency. Sometimes he's faster than Oscar, but Oscar is always, like, on a incredibly good quali pace, and Max is only there, like, 30% of the time. Just something about his stats. I don't know what Max is good at, honestly. He seems to be worse than Oscar in every way, but, you know. Verstappen, no, P10? Not P10. I feel like we can start to push the fuel a bit in a second, though. Well, maybe not. Maybe not on that one. Let's push the ERS. Back into P8. That's what we like to see. Now, if Ocon could just fight Stroll and stay away from me, that would be lovely. That would be very nice. This Vesti guy's gonna be such a pain in my ass. No, we're final fuel. We're final fuel. 3 laps to go. It's gonna tick over to 0. I promise. No, I promise. Verstappen is good. It's just your second seat is curse. The Mr. V's Garage second seat curse. Oscar Piastri out here just destroying careers, making everyone else look bad. Did that bit late. Can have it for the main straight. Okay, Verstappen's on fuel parity. 3 laps to go, which means we should definitely be clear by the end. Piastri, I think, will tick up to 0 next lap. Should be fine. Mentality affects pace too much. I would say it's a bit too extreme, yeah. Because, like, or, you know, maybe different drivers should have different personality styles. Like, some of them have a personality where when they're happy, they get a big boost. And when they're upset, they get a big drop off. Max is not that kind of driver. Real life Max could be the happiest or the angriest he's ever been in his life. And he will still have the exact same performance. So, like, yeah, give it to Sonoda, I guess. Wait.
What happened there? Right, let's pick this
Oh,
up
it's
as
to
we
the
go
back,
into
it's to the
turn
back.
14. Barely any room to maneuver. And you can see how the car has come
Just
together.
stopped. I'm assuming the car behind, like, rear-ended him.
Full extent of the damage.
But yeah, Max should not have the kind of mentality where he's affected by, well, his mentality. Like, Max is crazy consistent, robot consistent in real life, and it should be the same in the game. I would understand it for some other drivers, but not for Max. What's more cursed, Orba second seat or Vorba second seat? You can't call it Vorba. I'm not happy with that one. This is Greg's Mr. V's Garage Racing. GMRVR. Or Gum Rover, as the fans like to call it.
We can focus on our race now.
Okay, if we can turn this 7.9 into a 6.8, I'll be very happy. Fuel is on parity. ERS is empty. Looking excellent. Exactly where it's meant to be.
2 to go.
Final lap, Max can push tyres. We should be all good. Just to keep Ocon behind. I feel like we're finishing the laps ahead more often than not, which is a good omen. Second last lap. That was very bad through there, though. DRS and Ocon should bring us back in line. Brings us back in line, past the sphere. Piastri, kind of similar story, coming onto Sands Boulevard. We just have to be ahead of the line, that's all we want. Gum Rover isn't much better. Gum Rover is way cooler than Orber. Are you kidding me? Gum Rover is a sick name. Okay, we get ahead. Get ahead. For the final lap, 55% life. Full attack? Or are we just going to overheat our tyres doing that?
Focus.
I'll do it like at the line. Same for Max. P1!
This is last lap.
Oh, sorry, I got a little bit excited.
Where did they expect me to go?
How many of you, my chats have you read out and said don't like that? More than one. I call it like it is, you know. There's no bullshit around here. Okay, full push for Oscar. Full push to get ahead of that. Ahead of that little Danish man.
Let's go get in.
Wait, Fred Vesti is Danish, right?
Tyres are looking good.
Pretty confident he is. He's Danish now. Lack of ERS? No, we're fine, we're fine. Real slow through there. Don't know what's going on. Why is he going so slow? Wait!
Tyre feedback.
No! No! Not now!
Struggling a bit.
No, come on, man. Please.
Do a barrel roll.
You just have to make one overtake down at the end of this straight. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do, Oscar. Then we go full push and ERS out the final corners. I beg of you. I beg of you.
Oh, and it's Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton.
Didn't ask, Crofty. Didn't ask, Crofty. Okay, we get alongside. That's the pass. Now, full deploy. Full deploy.
Overtake is available.
Same for Max.
No more overtake.
There's no way he's getting back before the line. There's no way he gets that back before the line. We are not fuel limited. P6. Max drops down to P9. No. Burn that ERS.
6.
Come on.
Mega job.
Just swing it out through Top Golf.
Thank you very much.
Swing it through Top Golf, Max.
Well done. Take the pickup.
He's so washed. He's so washed. Honestly. I can't believe this guy sometimes. He couldn't get past Ocon.
These tires are no good for me. Really well deserved.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you. Well. 6 and 9. Nice.
We can see
Cheers.
Ferrari celebrating now. They know that the constructors' title is theirs.
Oh.
Really dominated this season. The competition
Fair enough.
struggled to mount a serious challenge.
The highly decorated record breaker from Stevenage once again taking to the podium.
Taking their 8th win on
Really
the
don't
season,
enjoy seeing Yuki Tsunoda there
no
as well.
stopping them.
Simply not lovely.
There's not much that rivals the Las Vegas Grand Prix when it comes to the podium presentation.
It's the exact same podium as every other race. They didn't even model going down to the I don't know what hotel that is. The one with the fountain. You know what I mean. The one with the fountain. You know what I mean. Remember when Yuki was driving for you? Yeah. That's the part I don't like. That's the bit that upset me. Anyway. Driver standings. Yuki takes a place back. 10 points. He's now 3 ahead of Oscar. Let's see. Let's see how we can go. He's got a race win this season. I mean, yeah. We've got Qatar. We've got Abu Dhabi. Again, I think they could be decent tracks for us. Max, still down there in P11. Gets 2 points, but it's a few off George. Interesting. In the constructors, there is no way we get anything other than P4. It's going okay. It's going okay. Fastest pit stop, still 10th. Well, but there's 11 teams. 10th is not bad. I mean, it's pretty bad, but you know. 2.1 mil. We'll take those. Don't have to pay Max this bonus. I would say okay result. Max P11 and standings is a crime. He only started after Monaco. He's only done 2/3 of the season, so we'll give him that one. Got another 2 more from sponsors. Very nice. I think at the start of next stream, could maybe do some facilities upgrades, that kind of thing. We've got 11.8 in the bag. We shall see. We shall see. But I'm going to end that one there. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you so much for all the text-to-speeches. It was truly... it was truly a stream. It was a stream. So, yeah. I will be back at some point next week. Probably Tuesday, I think. Fucking hell. I'll catch you then. No streams this weekend unless you guys are doing the Mr. V home race thing, and I might pop in and I might just quickly jump on stream to see how that's going. But yeah, Bahrain Grand Prix podcast as always. Video should be out tomorrow with a new video. I don't know, early next week. Every corner video is taking so long. It's brutal. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for all the subscribers, all the members over on YouTube. Thank you for all the cheers. It's been real. It's been fun.